All right, everybody. Welcome to Bucket Talk Podcast again. Week 2. We're back. We're in the Discord call again. I got George to turn his camera on.
Yeah,
Ben
George.
is hiding because he doesn't want to show his face after that loss.
No, my throat and I look like garbage. All right.
Yeah, whatever.
All right,
Yeah,
whatever, bud.
Excuses. Yeah. So we have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of shit that just went down. Oh, sorry, I gotta blurt that out because you can't do that. It's like 10 seconds in. A lot of stuff to talk about, so we will get into it. First, we just want to talk about how our teams performed. Is that right? Is that what we just agreed on?
Yep.
May I go first?
Yeah, let's start with Ben because he's the one who's gonna be flinging his excrement everywhere.
All right, listen. Okay, I don't want to preface that I went to the game a lot, but I went to the game. An amazing game. God damn it, I love Brady. Watched the whole ceremony. Almost teared a fucking eye. All right, I teared an eye. Yeah, good job, Ben.
Yeah.
I almost cried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. That was you. You guys don't understand. You've never had a franchise quarterback on your team ever, literally ever.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. So you don't understand the feeling of him ripping off his shirt and then showing that older Patriots jersey and him doing one "Let's fucking go." That was amazing feeling. An amazing feeling. I don't care. I was born 2000. All I've known is Brady, and since the last 3 years. So watching that ceremony happen, him like talking, the run, everything, dude, crazy. I like that easily. I'm not even talking about the game now, but like just that alone was nuts. But other than that, the game, fucking amazing. Like I easily one of my best games I went to too. Not only because of the Brady thing, like first quarter, I wanted to jump off from the fucking nosebleeds and land onto the field. That was disgusting. What I was watching, fucking Zeke fumbling, Mac Jones pick 6, wasn't really his fault, but I wanted to die. But then you start ramping up right before half. Touchdown to Henry, then touchdown to Bourne. I was like, all right, let's get it going. And then those fucking field goals. He made Jake Elliott, I believe.
Their
kicker. It's Jake Elliott, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking clutched up with 5 field goals that won them that fucking game. Like I think it was a couple 50-yard ones, and a couple like high 40s. Yeah, but dude, that game was nuts. I fucking loved every second of it. I'm not scared of this season whatsoever. I know we got one of the toughest schedules of the league, but I am not scared whatsoever. We looked good. That offense looks so much better than it did last year. It's insane. They're finally using Henry, which I wanted. The only thing I hate about them right now is their screens on 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 12. You know what I mean? Don't. Why are you doing a little fucking screen? No. They had some really good medium routes going, hitting Henry, hitting Bourne. I don't know. The screens are just not for me. But that game, phenomenal. Fucking loved it. Even though we lost. I called it we were going to lose. But I couldn't ask for a better game to go to for it to be a loss. I'll put it that way.
Okay. You know, I think the screen passes were a problem for more than one team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's roll into that, George. Go on.
Yeah. So me picking the Bears to win against the Packers was a pipe dream.
Oh!
That was yeah, wow, that was a punch in the balls, the way that ended. But Justin Fields looked like weeks 1 through 7 of last year, very struggling pretty bad in the passing game and such. Did have a nice touchdown to Mooney, but the whole tail of the tape was screen pass here, screen pass there. No one's blocking. Chase Claypool's not blocking. He's ass. And everybody forgot there was football on Sunday. So very disappointing first week. You know, you thought they'd fix some things from last year already, but the only positive is it's just week 1.
Listen,
And I hope it just sticks to that, you know, like the bad week 1 thing.
I picked them to lose, but there was still obviously a little bit of hope of them winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was. And then they're a little upset that the fans were booing them like in the second quarter and such. And I'm like, well, you let Jordan Love toast you the whole time. I'd be booing too.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty embarrassing. But it's okay. We'll forget about it.
Listen, week 1.
Yeah.
You can't
Just week one.
Right.
Just week one.
you can't judge the season on week 1.
Right.
No. But you know what? I can.
Oh God.
Listen,
I don't want
the Browns looked phenomenal. They looked great. Probably the most expensive quarterback game that day. Fun fact, I learned this. Deshaun Watson's not even a top 5 paid quarterback in the league anymore.
Yeah,
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, dude, I told you, ever since that contract has happened, every quarterback's getting moolah now.
Dude, Kyler Murray is beating this guy by $100,000.
That's crazy.
Okay. And I don't see Kyler Murray doing what Watson did on Sunday. I'll be honest.
Not at all. No.
Listen, the weather was really bad. Like, it was bad. Joe Burrow was struggling. You know, they pay these guys $250,000 plus, and they can't even throw a wet football. So it's like, what are we really paying them for again? But to be honest, you know, if you can't brave the elements, whatever. Deshaun Watson, he pulled through because he could use his legs, and dude, he was hucking it down the field, man. There were a couple of passes, like, if it wasn't raining, they would probably be a slightly more accurate, because they were already pretty accurate. And the receivers would probably catch those balls.
That's exactly what I was saying the whole time I was watching the Pats game as well. Rain, you don't think rain plays, like, obviously, you know, rain plays a huge factor into it, but
Yeah.
it's crazy how much it does. Like,
Right.
just little slips, just like a tiny little slip on the field, ruining your route.
Yeah,
messes
or
it
even
up.
like you're like planting your foot to throw that
Exactly.
ball.
Exactly.
You're slipping. So, I'm not gonna rule out Burrow. I do like Burrow. He's you know.
Oh my God,
he's
it was a
cool.
fluke. It was a fluke.
But
A big
listen,
one.
Dude, he was
listen,
there's no
again-
way he's gonna be a bust all of a sudden since he got paid. There's no shot in hell.
no,
No.
No.
I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it does, we'll be right here. We'll be shit talking the entire time. Let's be real.
You're
Um,
right. Totally right.
Yeah. So
Right.
the game was just a very run heavy. We lost Conklin.
I know.
Oh, jeez.
I saw
Yeah.
that
That's
yesterday.
pretty
Was
rough.
it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
He's done for. And then a few things on my notes here. Watson throwing blocks like a freaking dude. That guy, he's throwing blocks left and right. I was surprised. And Watson's kind of big, so throwing blocks like that for a quarterback and to run I feel like he's loving it so far on the Browns, and I'm kind of glad for that.
Yeah, I would want them. I would want them to succeed, not for your sake, because I don't really care about you. But
It'd be cool to live through to see
Yeah,
the
I would-
Browns just be successful.
I would like to see them, not choke in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, yeah,
But hey,
yeah. No, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be tough. But yeah, I mean, our DBs looked amazing.
Yep.
There was a 33-yard pass in the rain to Elijah Moore.
that's right.
They benched Burrow.
Did they
And
actually
that
bench
is-
him?
that- yeah, they benched him in the last 10 minutes of the game. I
Oh,
think, or
shit.
5 minutes. Yeah.
They were like, yeah, we're out of this.
See, I didn't.
It
I'm
was
not.
kind of crazy to see.
I'm not
If I'm paying this guy that much money, I'm leaving him in the game the
Oh,
entire time.
1,000%.
Honestly.
Every single second counts so much when you're paying them. Ugh,
That much money.
it's so much.
The
money.
most in the league.
Yeah, it's
the league.
so much money.
But yeah, to end that off, that was our first week 1 win since 2004.
Hey yo.
So, we're up. Browns fans, we're up. And I think week 2 is going to be even better. That's all I got.
I don't know,
Nice.
buddy.
What do you dude, it's not Go on. What do you have to say?
Listen, it's just the Browns, bud. I don't know what to tell you. They got choking in the blood.
Here we go.
They got choking in their blood. I don't know what to tell you.
It's the Browns.
It's the
Browns.
Is it not the Browns? George?
Well, I don't know. It could be different this year.
Oh my
be.
God, nope. I don't believe
My
it.
team's 0-1. I'm not 1-0, so you know.
Listen,
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter.
You guys put up a fight though in the Eagles game.
Yeah,
for sure.
we almost had that. Literally, if it wasn't for the rain, and just like you were saying about the rain, if it wasn't for the rain, we would have won that game.
And if Booty got his freaking other foot in, probably would have got that first down.
Yep.
Conversion.
It's
okay.
That hurt. Like right when he caught that, I was watching it on the field, and I was like, nope, that's not it. So I started walking out because that was the end of the game, 100%. Like they reviewed
Rookie
it.
mistake.
Yeah, they reviewed it and everything. I was just like, nope. I saw it from up here. I'm not gonna. There's no point.
Yeah.
Right.
But that game, phenomenal. Browns did good. Bears did shit. Pats did shit.
Oh yeah.
In reality, if you think about it, a loss is a loss. It hurts no matter what.
And there's more to come.
For who?
There's more to come.
For who?
all of us.
Oh, losses?
Yes.
L's?
Yeah. You know.
There's a possibility the Pats could go 0-17.
Oh, God,
I wouldn't say
hope
that.
not.
Listen, I wouldn't say
No
that.
Oh,
way.
I
wouldn't
don't
say that.
think
No,
so,
I
but
think
it's
they win a couple.
okay. It's possible.
Obviously there's a possibility, but they did not play bad. Like
No,
they
God,
didn't
no.
play awful.
God, no.
So like
I think I'm just preparing
Yeah.
myself for a really bad season by saying they
That's
could go
just
0-17.
yeah, it's just an overreaction.
It is
So, I would-
obviously, but like, I don't.
I don't think anybody should be saying 0-17.
So what? Okay, what gives the Pats that little edge to actually start winning a lot of games against these fucking monsters in the AFC East?
Your defense is still pretty solid.
That's what I mean.
And
And then our
the
offense is
gonna
starting.
figure it out. Yeah,
But-
it just takes time to figure that out, and I'm sure they'll get it. But like,
Listen,
you know, you guys
Mac
are
throwing over 300. I don't count that pick. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't give a shit how biased that
I
sounds.
don't count it, even though it happened.
Dude, I don't care
Oh,
how
yeah.
biased that
Well,
sounds.
he didn't
It
throw
doesn't
it,
matter.
yeah.
It's a tipped. I don't count tipped
Yeah, he didn't
interceptions
throw
for
it to him.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a
quarterbacks.
tip. That's right.
It smacked
Yeah.
off his
Okay.
hand and it tipped up, and then Darius Slay pick 6. I don't count those for
Right.
quarterbacks at all.
So you're not gonna count the You know, I'll save it.
No. What are you gonna say, buddy? Come on, let it rip.
No, I said you're not gonna count the Tony. The Kadarius Tony
For Mahomes, no,
situation.
that's not a pick.
We'll
That's
get to
good. Yeah, we'll get to that one.
We'll get to that.
All right, we gotta talk about last night, or else I'm gonna lose my
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
So, This is
Fucking
some big
Rodgers.
stuff. dude, so me and George were here last night, right? And usually we'll watch like a primetime game, like on.
Yeah, you
Discord
guys
or
watch
something.
Monday nights
We'll
usually
watch
on Discord.
together. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
together.
Or like any
Oh.
prime time sometime. I was visceral. Like I could not believe like I got up out of my chair and I had to walk away. I made phone calls. I called my dad. I called everybody.
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
called
"Dude,
me,
This
and I'm
is,
like, what
this
the
is
fuck?"
great. Yeah, I called. I was like, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This was Aaron Rodgers' 4th play, right? And he broke his fucking like Achilles. And I was like, this is like irony. Like this is like this hard irony.
Dude.
Like, that was
Yeah.
awful.
Broncos, it's happening. I'm telling you.
Dude, I was like, wow. Like they've been hyping these guys up since it happened. Since Rodgers was throwing the idea that he's leaving. And whatever team Rodgers is going to, they're going to the promised land.
Nope.
He's going to the promised land, all right. He's going to the fucking retirement home
Dude,
because he's
There's
not
no
coming
way
back
he
from that.
comes back next year and plays on the Jets.
No.
No.
Or plays at
More
all.
likely,
He doesn't-
yeah.
I don't think he comes
Yeah.
back at all. Yeah, no, there's no way.
He's what, 39?
Yeah.
I bet he just wants to go into the
Achilles.
woods and smoke ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca.
Like, what the hell? Why don't you at this
Listen.
point? Achilles injuries are tough to come back from.
Yeah, my dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad. He watched the first episode. He'll probably watch this one again and call me about 6 times. He burst his Achilles, man, and let me tell you, he was out of commission for 6 months,
Oof.
and he's still not fully recovered. And you know he's a bit older than Aaron Rodgers by a couple of years, sure, but it's either way. Like that's just something that's hard to heal, even with the best trainers in the world. You have to be very careful, and him being an athlete, he's got an edge above people who would get that type of injury at his age.
Yeah.
I just don't think he comes back.
No, there's no way. I don't see it happening. It doesn't make sense for the Jets to even try to bring him back at this point. Why? Like, now he's gonna be injury prone, and on top of that, he's old as hell, so he's probably gonna be leaving. So, like, I don't understand the getting older quarterbacks thing for teams. Never understood that. It's like I would rather secure a future than have it in the present.
Right.
But
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
not coming
man,
back.
I just thought about it. I mentioned the turf monster at MetLife Stadium last week.
Oh my god, you did.
Forgot about what game, but
You actually did.
oh, and it ended up being Rodgers.
Gonna have to pull that up.
Dude. But
Oh, that's terrible.
other
dude.
than Rodgers, that game was pretty
Ironic.
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I
I didn't
my
get
bets.
to watch the overtime because I fell asleep, but
Yeah, I actually saw the coin toss. Bills won it, and then I had to leave because I was at the bowling alley. So I left, and then I was on my way back, and then I walked into the door, and I saw the Jets won in that way, and it was nuts.
Yeah,
like-
I was downstairs. My dad had the game on. He went outside. I had it upstairs as well on my TV. And this was a little bit more ahead up here than the one downstairs for some reason. And I was like, oh, Bills didn't get it. Now they're punting it away. I can hear my TV upstairs saying, Jets have won it. And I was like, what the fuck? So I bolted up the stairs. And I was like, no way. I was going crazy.
Dude, that was
Nuts.
nuts. Good for him, the rookie. Fuck, what's his? Oh my god, I should know this. We should know this. We should have this on. Fucking,
Right.
On a. Oh my god,
That was nuts.
what's his name? You got to throw his name in.
yeah. Well let's.
Xavier Gibson.
Oh, Gibson. Yep.
That's who it was.
I
Yep.
know he's a rookie. That's an insane feeling to have on a primetime Monday night in overtime, getting a punt return touchdown to win it. That's a nuts
On
feeling.
9/11.
On 9/11. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Right.
like what? That's nuts.
Yeah.
I kept
Man.
making that joke. I was like, why are they letting the why are the Jets playing on 9/11?
No, Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, they
but
did.
I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
no, go on.
I was gonna say, well, they definitely crashed into Josh Allen and made him look bad.
Oh my god, Josh Allen looks like a fool.
Dude, yeah.
Everyone, like, there's a lot of, like, Josh Allen haters. I've always not been one. I've always loved Josh Allen since, like, the minute he came out of the draft. Like, the first year he looked kind of, ugh. No one really, everyone, shat on him for his sophomore year, but then he turned out to be a stud. And then last year he had a good amount of picks. And then, first game of the season, he decides to throw 3 to 1 guy. Like, what, dude?
Seeing Ghost.
I don't get what happened with him. And he had a fumble.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
He had
that's
4
right.
Turnovers.
Like,
Uh,
4 turnovers for the team, all from Josh Allen, is kind of crazy.
and they were still in it, despite all that.
Mhm.
Well, that
No,
was like,
Which is good.
that was
That's just a
defense versus
testament to their
defense.
Defense.
Yeah.
That's just a
Yeah.
testament how good their defense has gotten
speak.
to just bail out the offense as much as it did, like all night almost.
And we can only blame one guy on the offense. Truly, it was only him.
That's all. It was
Jared,
all.
Jared Cook had a decent game.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was all him that caused that loss. I don't blame anyone else.
Yeah. It's a tough situation.
Oh, easily.
To be in. A very emotional night, I feel like, in New Jersey over there. Because battle for New York, basically, like the 2 New York teams. You got Aaron Rodgers going out in the first, 10 minutes of the game, 5 minutes of the game.
The amount of
Yep.
TikToks I've seen about Aaron Rodgers
Yeah.
is insane.
Dude, the people were so quick last night on Twitter. It was
Oh my
kind of
God.
bad.
I
Aaron
saw-
Rodgers highlights.
Yeah, the highlights.
Yeah, highly real. It's just him running out of the locker. Like, come on, guys.
Oh, I saw
Yeah.
a thing on ESPN. They posted on their TikTok. He said that he only played for 75 seconds, and then
75
yeah.
seconds?
And then the first comment was like, 75 seconds isn't something to be frowned upon, if you know what I'm saying. It's hilarious, dude. The meat, like everything coming out of it,
Yeah.
is great. I feel bad for him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I wanted to see him ball out, especially this year because I have Garrett Wilson on fantasy. But
Mhm.
listen, I'm gonna have to put trust into Mr. Zachus Wilson,
Oh yeah, it's his team
that's
now.
Will Fuller, right?
dude.
Will-
Yeah.
You see? Did you guys see the Garrett Wilson's grab?
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
that was nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know how he caught that. Doesn't make sense. Gets me flashbacks to, the Patriots Super Bowl. Those fucking helmet catches and garbageness that
God.
I had to watch and witness when I was fucking 11 and 7 and ugh. But
But
I
yeah,
think
good, great game, fantastic game.
Oh, yeah.
Emotional. Sucks that Aaron's gone. Will Josh Allen let this weigh heavy on his conscience
God, no.
that he basically sold this game? They shouldn't have gone into overtime because they, it's Josh Allen. Do they trust his arm after this?
They should. I think he's just got to shrug it off. For first week, it was pretty rough for
Yeah.
him. I mean, he still is good on the run.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. He'll
How
shrug it
far is
off.
that gonna take him? Yeah.
He'll shrug it off
Yeah.
easy. But real quick, shout out to fucking Brees Hall. Dude,
That was a
had
nice run he
He
had.
had an 85-yard run, and his first run was what, a 26-yard run or something like that, 25 around there. Insane game he had. Like he had a nuts game. So you gotta shout him out.
Yeah. No, Brees Hall, amazing last night. I was like, damn, like I don't know how the Jets were losing when they had him just like running all over, the Bills. So it's like,
You can look at both teams and be like, how the hell are they losing? You could say that for
Yeah.
literally both teams.
Right.
It's I don't get it. It was a good game though. It was a really good game.
Yeah. all right, well, I guess we can't avoid it any longer though. To keep things moving. Listen, we got a comment on our TikTok. It was about not putting our feelings first, about hating.
Listen, I didn't.
And-
I didn't.
Listen,
You and George. That's you
I
and
still
George.
hate-
That was you and George.
I still hate the Cowboys.
No,
I
They're
still
still the
hate
Cowgirls.
you don't like Cowboys fans.
No, I hate the Cowboys.
Okay, fair enough, I guess. But listen, it's Cowboys fans that I don't like. That team
Yeah, well,
is
that's
nuts.
Yeah. Well, that's what you think.
No, that's what I know.
It's all opinions
Sorry,
here.
sorry.
Okay? And
Regular
I wanna-
season, they're nuts. They're great. They're
For
an
me,
amazing team.
Michael Parsons gets the pass as I like him. Everyone else, no. The fans ruin the whole team. for
Trayvon
me.
Diggs,
Yeah.
their linebacker
I don't like 'em.
core,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're
their
pretty
whole
good.
defense.
You're right.
That's not. You're not sweetening anything up for me.
All right,
All right.
whatever.
I hate those guys. We were wrong.
That
Don't
I
is-
say
said
we.
Giants.
Say you gotta specify.
I was
You gotta
wrong. Okay. I'm just
specify.
trying to. I'm trying to shift the blame here.
I don't know how to say
I
specify.
specify. I was wrong.
Thank you.
I will admit that I was wrong. The Giants didn't win by 40. And I'm sorry if anybody took my word for that. The Cowboys won by 40. It was a simple mistake. However, it's just week 1, okay?
It is. It is.
I can't even. Like, oh, that was so. I don't even know how that happened. I know it's week 1, but it's a crazy statistic to say that Giants still haven't scored since last year. Like, you know what I mean?
Vanilla
Like,
Vic, yeah. Vanilla Vic got sacked 7 times.
yeah, that's
Wow.
That O-line crumbled. Listen, the first 3 minutes of the game, White Mike Vick looked like he was ready to roll. Like he was
Yeah.
rumbling down that field,
Yup.
and he was doing his job. The game went on. Things weren't looking that good. Like it was just, you know, to be honest, I stopped watching because I was like, "There's no way." And if they scored, I had it on, and if they scored a point, I probably would have flipped my shit. And I'm like, "This game's not over." But the game was over, and it
Over
was
at
just
half,
a waste of. It wasn't even over at half. It wasn't even over at half. It was over before it even started, I
Yup.
guess. As soon as the Cowgirls got the ball, you know, I guess Dak was like, "Well, look guys, we got to prove ourselves for the playoffs against the Giants, who might be the weakest in our."
Wait, whoa, time out. Don't say Dak. Dak didn't do shit that game.
Dick Dak. Yeah.
He really
Who
didn't.
did?
Who did?
Go on.
Who
That
did the
defense
whole
did.
Cowboys defense and special teams? That's who did.
30 34 points for me
Well,
in
let's pull up his
fantasy.
stats.
Yeah,
They helped
30.
me win my game. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
on the Giants.
Dak threw for like I think less than 150 yards. He didn't do shit. He didn't throw a pick. He didn't throw a touchdown. Do not give Dak any credit for this game. If anyone thinks to give Dak credit for this game specifically,
Well,
you're dumb.
listen, I'm not
I know you're
saying
not.
I'm not giving him full credit, but I'm saying like
He didn't throw a
he's
pick.
Probably
That's pretty
yeah,
much what you're
he's
saying.
probably just he's like, you know,
Tony Pollard
guys.
on offense, if anything.
Why is my thing still going on? Sorry.
Tony Pollard, 2 touchdowns. Like that's your highlight on your offense. And then they
Oh, yeah,
chose
yeah.
well to keep Pollard and have him as the true number 1 back other than fucking big boy Zeke. Now he's fucking fumbling on my team, so chip chip cheerio, that's what I say.
All right, let me.
Buddy, what's going on, pal? This is
Stop
very
panicking.
unprofessional.
I'm panicking. Sorry, I gotta take this off from the top.
Oh my
So,
God. First time?
yeah, this is Dak here. 54% completion percentage, 143 yards,
Exactly. See? Nothing.
72 rating.
He did nothing. He didn't even he had 1 rush. Right? This is 1 rush.
Yeah.
He didn't even
So-
have to do anything.
so-
Yeah.
Tony Pollard won on offense, and that whole defense just
Yeah,
came together
just carried
and
them.
fucking amazing. They did amazing.
Yeah, I think their fantasy points were like what 41 points in our league, George. Like that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking here. We have some scoring stats here. They scored 3 times in the first quarter. Special, this is defense, I'm believing.
It says defense, but I think that first one was a block field goal. So it's special teams.
They scored twice in the second quarter, and then so they scored every quarter.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard got 2,
2 times.
and then the rest was defense.
Like I was saying, Tony Pollard carried their offense, and their defense carried the whole team.
It's 26-0 at halftime. I mean, holy.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
Like, I don't know.
It's done. You're done. You can't do anything from there.
Yeah.
I feel like I just forgot about this game a little bit because of my unwavering bias against the Cowboys.
Yes, you did.
I try to forget this game.
I did. So
listen.
when we first started talking about it, when you fucking screamed and went off about the fucking Cowboys, at first I sounded like I was picking against them, and I just don't like Cowboys fans, how fucking taunty and flaunty they are. Then they touch playoffs and they fucking want to kill themselves. You know what I mean? Like their team,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
their team chokes. It's plain as day. But like, I knew they were gonna win this game. I know for a fact Daniel Jones is gonna be the most overpaid bust ever.
Ooh.
You throw 2 picks. He like had a decent game on the. Did he even have a good game like running the ball?
Let's take a
I
look.
have no idea. I can tell you that O-line was struggling to help him out.
I don't think he had a good There's no. I know it's week 1, and I literally said do not judge your season on week 1, but that's different. You can't go out there and fucking choke that bad.
Yeah, no, that was pretty bad.
Micah Parsons was defending him, actually, I think today or the day before on his podcast.
And you know something? I have seen a lot of this narrative being pushed against the Bears for some reason. People saying that the Bears game was the worst game, but this is literally a primetime game, and it's 44-0, and you didn't even you failed to score in a game, and you let the Cowboys beat you this bad
At
You
home.
just don't like the Cowboys. But you got to put respect on their defense. If you don't, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, okay. Micah
Just
Parsons,
like that guy
Trayvon
commented,
Diggs.
stop thinking with your feelings, buddy.
I will
Look
never
at the
stop thinking
stats.
with my
Look at the
feelings.
stats, pal.
Where is this website's kind of confusing. I won't even lie. Where is?
See, that's why I would just use
Oh, I found
ESPN,
Danny
buddy.
here.
Danny Dimes.
Okay.
like if it's
Game
confusing.
log. 15 completions, 104 yards. Yeah, wow.
That's a bad game.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
43 yards
Yeah.
running. 13 attempts for 43. No, that's rough.
But let's go back to this thing I was just saying. So a lot of people on Twitter right now and like across social media have been pushing this weird agenda, and I don't know if it's coming from a lot of the talking heads talk about Justin Fields potentially getting MVP. Like that was talked around a lot during
I
the
found
summer.
that.
Yeah,
that
I
so
found that
bogus.
bullshit.
It's kind of
Yeah.
weird still, but the thing is, you know, they're attacking the Bears still, and I'm like, why are you attacking the Bears? Like, yeah, okay, listen, the game wasn't it was. I'm sorry, George, but it was a pretty bad game.
It was bad on
Yeah.
all fronts.
Oh.
You know, and I don't know who you would blame, unless you wanna say like what part was the weakest. I wouldn't say blame, but like
It's
what part
definitely
really led to that.
It's the coaching staff. It's got to be.
Okay.
I mean, Luke Getzey, the offensive coordinator, just thought throw some screen passes in there. DJ Moore, 2 targets. Don't even give him the ball. We got this in the bag. And Fields, what does he do best? He can go out the pocket. He can run run design plays.
Run it back.
Not even.
Okay.
Play action even helps. You didn't do anything to his strengths, and it looked pretty bad out there when he couldn't get protected. And the defense, I don't know. They were just like, there's football today? Oh. I had no idea. We made Jordan Love look great. I just think the blame should go all around on like everybody. But definitely the coaching staff.
I didn't really watch
But-
that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I don't.
I
I didn't
to
watch
flip
either
between
one
the
of your
two.
games. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
mean, you
paid
were at the
attention to the
stadium.
stats and the. Oh yeah.
How are you? Are you
Yeah,
lying
true.
to us? Did you like Photoshop yourself at the
Dude,
at the
imagine I
stadium or
did
something?
Well, no, I
Uh,
didn't even think of that. I didn't have any time to watch any other games. Maybe Sunday. No, not even Sunday night. But I
Yeah.
paid attention as much as I
Yeah.
could for stats wise, and that's about it.
Yeah. So hopping back onto the subject here, people are just pushing this weird and stupid agenda about the Bears. I mean, the Bears having the worst game of the week. It definitely is the
No.
Giants. Like you cannot say.
You can't
It
go
was
to prime
anyone
time.
else
No, that was disgusting. That was an awful
Yeah.
game.
The Bears played at 4:00 too, and it's like, if this was on prime time, people would probably talk about the Giants anyway. Like if they had swapped,
Oh yeah, the
Their,
Giants. It's still
schedule?
people would still shit on the Giants more than the Bears.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. At least they put up 20 points, the Bears. Giants
Yeah.
just...
They put up any
Yeah.
points, really. Exactly. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. No, you can't go a whole game and put 0. Not even a
Right.
fucking field goal. That's sad.
Yeah. So yeah, to put that to bed, Giants, you fucking suck, and you made me look like a fucking
Dayball?
idiot,
Wake the fuck up, buddy.
dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was Dayball's fault or it was just Daniel
don't-
Jones saying I don't even need to work for the rest of my goddamn life.
I'm telling you, bust.
They definitely...
Bust.
Yeah, they got a reality check for sure.
He's not worth 40 million. He's worth 20 on a good day.
Could you imagine how pissed off Saquon is right now?
Oh, yeah,
Because
without a doubt.
they paid Jones first.
They should have just picked up his 5th-year option instead of having to be like, uh-oh, now we have to give him a contract.
You
You know?
didn't prove,
Yeah, I
you didn't
don't-
prove
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Now
Now
I'm
they're
here
stuck
and
with
I
him
gotta
for 4 years.
gotta rescind everything I said about them last week because my passion got ahead of me.
It did.
Anyways,
And I called it, by the way. I said
You did?
defense was shutting
Listen.
down Danny Dimes, and exactly that's what the fuck they did.
you're so lucky that we're not in together yet. Which, by the way, I don't know if I said before. Next week we are aiming to be in person.
Yes.
Straight up.
So
Can't wait
yeah,
to see you guys.
I will. I will be.
Sorry,
I will be strangling Ben in person next week. So make
dude.
sure you
I
guys-
think there might
everybody
be
tunes in.
if we get heated enough. I think there's a shot that we throw a punch or two.
that's fine and that's great because people will
You know
probably
why?
watch.
Because you sometimes have the worst takes on the planet. Just gonna throw that out.
Listen, they're gonna get even better as the season progresses here. So
there. Browns will have
Anyway.
like 10 losses. We're going to the Super Bowl. Like,
There's
what?
still, guys, there is still a chance we can make it to the Super Bowl. It's like,
Ugh. All right. What are we
remember
talking
what I
about?
was saying? Dude, I was saying that at one point. When
Was
they
that
needed a win, like the super conditional time, and it was I think at the time we went to the playoffs, it was like super conditional, and it happened, and I'm like, dude, this is it. We got one playoff win, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait, didn't you guys get 2?
no, we got one.
So that game against the Chiefs wasn't it the AFC
I
Championship?
think that was divisional.
That was a divisional
Yeah, it was
game.
divisional. We got wild.
Oh.
We went into the wild card and then divisional. And
So wait, what was that AFC Championship game? Who was that
Against
against?
Bills and Chiefs.
It was Bills and Chiefs. That's right. Okay. Yep, everything's clicking for me now.
okay, okay. Speaking of the Chiefs,
Oh, we're gonna talk about Thursday.
keep us moving. Thursday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude.
You know, it was a surprising loss for the Chiefs, I will say. Their offense looked very, like, not in line. And I feel like Kelsey
Kelsey is
missing
the massive
a lot of that.
key to that
Yeah,
offense. Dude, a
he is the
huge
piece
key to that
keeps
offense.
that thing keeps that thing running. And it was obvious that night because, you know, they had a couple of drops, and like we mentioned previously, Kadarius Toney led to an interception, and
That was 100% his
not
fault,
pretty.
not Mahomes' fault. Even like if you take away that pick, Mahomes didn't have a good game for Mahomes.
no, not even for Mahomes.
Like he had,
No.
I mean, he did, but he didn't. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, like
Right.
obvious. It was like for a Mahomes game,
like
it was
low
pretty-
percentage. I think it was like he had like almost half completed.
Mhm.
I
I'm
mean,
pulling it up
2
right now so
touchdowns
we
pretty
get our
good, but you know, obviously.
facts right.
But it didn't feel like a Mahomes game, even though they, I don't know, it just didn't feel like a Mahomes game.
Yep, let's pull it up real quick. Let's pull up the stats. So this is Mahomes' stats for the game. Wow.
What do we
Oh,
got?
that's rushing and receiving. Okay, so
Right there, 226 yards.
226 yards. Let's see here. You know, honestly, it's like that's really freaking good wherever you go. 226 yards is like
That's
pretty-
why I was thinking about it. Like
Good.
I said, it's not a good game, but I mean, it's not a good game for Mahomes.
No, yeah, let's
No,
compare it to his
not at all.
last week 1 game. 360.
There you go.
Dude,
But
he threw for 360
look at
yards.
that.
on
What
his
is that?
first week.
30 completions for 39 attempts.
Yeah.
Where this year he had 21 completions for 39. That's weird
Yeah.
that they
Fine.
lined up, but still, like that's low percentage.
Yep. And definitely Kelsey is is the big difference here with him being gone.
100%.
Would he have the 9 more completions and the 130 yards that he's missing? 130 yards probably not. But
Probably
like,
around like 70.
yeah, he would probably still have like thrown for 300 something yards. Not
Kelsey's a
60,
huge
but-
part of that offense. And now you finally saw it. It's great because everyone was saying, you know, is it Mahomes? not is it Mahomes or Kelsey, but we never knew how much of an impact Kelsey had on the offense until
like-
today. Or until
Yeah,
Thursday,
where's the-
sorry.
It was where the balance was. For
Exactly.
them. Like, was it like who was responsible? And I think it's definitely them being a tandem.
Yeah.
But also a weak receiver room as well, because when Tyreek Hill was there, then that was like a almost 33% between them, in my opinion. Because now we know it's like almost half and half between them.
Yep.
Getting that win. And,
I mean,
and being a team.
You look
Like,
you look at that rush offense too from the Chiefs. It wasn't good at all.
I got one person
Like-
to blame for that.
Who's that?
Oh, here it comes.
Matthew Nagy,
Oh,
the
your
best
old
offensive
buddy.
coordinator in the league.
Your
Oh
old
yeah,
buddy.
third
Yeah.
and one.
Nagy.
I got Patrick Mahomes on my goddamn roster. What am I gonna do? Jet sweep,
Jets,
and it got
dude.
blown up.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah,
But while we were watching the game, we were here again, watching it together. Whatever. I kept calling it. I was like, "Oh, dude, they're gonna run a jet sweep here." What happened? What happened directly after I said jet sweep? I was like,
It's like the
what is
Pats
going
on
on?
those
There's,
fucking screen
like-
plays.
I was like, why am I able? Because for me, usually I don't predict plays. I'm
See,
like, oh well,
I
I know what's
thought-
gonna happen here. Like I feel like my knowledge isn't that high in terms of like what they're gonna play next.
I thought
But I kept saying jet sweep, and then they run a jet sweep. I did that like twice. So that's saying a lot coming from the offense. Matt Nagy.
I thought what's his name called the plays. No, oh my god, why?
Oh,
Why can't
Andy
I think?
Reid.
Yeah, I thought Andy Reid called a
Yeah,
lot of
no,
their
he
offensive
gave
plays.
he gave the duties to Nagy this year.
He gave this year. He gave. Wow. Okay. So that
And I
shows
think last year, didn't he give it to Bieniemy as well?
the enemy.
No, Bieniemy.
Oh, the enemy. I
Yeah.
thought you said the
Yeah.
enemy. I'm like,
The enemy.
what?
Yeah,
He's the enemy of the Chiefs now.
Yeah.
Uh,
But like,
Yeah,
yeah. So they had no
that's-
run offense. So that's what lost them that game too. Well, and also
right.
you saw it. Their D line wasn't like it's not like the Lions had an amazing rush.
Right.
But rush defense. Oh, what the hell am I saying? Hello. Where am I? Rush offense. They didn't have an amazing one.
Yeah.
David Montgomery had a solid game. But other than that,
Nothing to write home about.
you see Chris Jones missing is a big thing too.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
You see how that's a big
yeah.
miss.
Yep. Which he's back
He is back on
on like just an incentives restructure.
if I was Chris
he's got 1 year.
if I was Chris
left with
Jones, I
them.
would fire my fucking agent.
Well, who knows?
Right.
Because he can get these incentives and be like, "Well, look, I still kind of want to play with you for you guys. Can you just pay me?" At
I don't know. I
if
see it as,
if
like, he's
checking
leaving next year.
You think so?
Why wouldn't you want to sign a long-term deal
A
for
fat
a
contract.
shit ton of money instead of
If it's a
having
bad
it
year.
like
Mhm.
that means the Chiefs have no faith in you.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, your contract still ends at this year, but if you hit these goals, you get this money. Like, I would rather want a big
It's
contract.
So weird. So weird that they don't believe in this guy, especially after this week 1. Maybe that's why they gave him the incentives, and then they're gonna see.
That's
like,
why they did it immediately.
Yeah,
They're like,
and
"Please,
then
bro,
next week,
please."
if they see an improvement, if they see
Could
an
they
improvement,
do that? Could they now be like, all right, we're gonna give you an extension?
maybe, or maybe it comes after this season when
That's
he's
possible.
Oh yeah,
and
true.
then he's got
Probably.
way more leverage in that situation too.
True.
So
Right.
we'll
I don't know
see.
if I was
If
Chris
they-
Jones, I would want to leave.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Unless-
it's I feel like they're gonna have to play a lot of like gymnastics with their cap space because I mean they got Mahomes, so it's like
I know he eats a
they're
good
paying him,
amount.
paying him a lot of money.
I mean,
So.
Josh Allen, what the fuck? Jared Goff, decent game.
Yeah.
250 yards, tutty.
Yeah. Yep.
So I think what Amon Ra got that touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He still looks
I
good.
I was really hoping I was holding out faith for the high scoring game again of 2020 whatever it was.
Dude, yeah, that's what we all
That one,
predicted. We all
I was like,
predicted
I
it was
really
gonna be
want that to
almost
happen.
40s.
Yeah, but it was
Split that in
when it
half.
All right, week
And-
1's just screwed us over. completely.
Yeah,
Well,
it.
mostly you and I, Kev. Ben's been right.
Dude,
I think it definitely set my expectations in check. It put my expectations in check for what I'm gonna be predicting.
Yeah, we'll go over the
Alright.
pick'ems and we'll see what, everyone's picking, and we'll figure it out in that way.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, you know, nothing too crazy happened in that game besides obvious glaring problems that could easily be solved on the Chiefs. Even though Kelsey is a matter of time, Chris Jones is back, so we'll see how they do this week.
Oh, and there's one more thing though.
Go on.
Kadarius Toney,
Oh, dude, how did
disappearing.
we forget? I almost forgot about
okay.
that. I just read that too. I was like, oh.
But he did that, right? He vanished after the game because Giants
Yeah.
fans were talking mad shit about him on social media. That's why we let you go. You're a bust. You're a loser. And then the Giants got blown out, and then he reactivated his social media
Yeah.
and talked shit.
Yeah, he posted like 3 stories about them, and he
That's
was
kind of
like,
petty if you ask me.
"Nah,
Not
don't
gonna
shut
lie.
up." Well,
Yeah.
it's dude, that is warranted.
Dude, how do you-
in
no,
my opinion, that's
How do you? No,
absolutely
no.
warranted.
Listen, how do you deactivate your account because you're getting a bunch of hate from your old team? Which in reality, you had an awful fucking game. You had a shit game. You can't catch a ball,
Right.
buddy. That's
Big
your
time.
one job. So
Yeah.
how do you deactivate your account and fucking be like, oh, I don't want to hear all these fucking clowns. You're the clown for one, and for two, then you reactivate your account to talk shit about your old fucking team. No, that's bullshit. You can't play it. That's dumb. That's dumb.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
childish
no,
as hell.
I get it. Yeah, he definitely shouldn't have deactivated his social media. But at the same time, if he didn't do it, I feel like he was justified in the fact that he can shit talk.
Dude, you seem like a coward deactivating your account because you had your
Because you
old
didn't
Giants
wanna hear
fans
it.
fight. Yeah, exactly.
Or
Bullshit.
maybe he didn't want to see the tweet from Schefter that he's getting traded and he didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So
Oh
it's
man,
like-
bro, I'm getting cooked.
No, he
Um,
wanted
yeah.
to talk his ish to the Giants fans. 1000%.
But
Oh, yeah.
that shit happens. But you definitely have to work on that. Like you cannot let that happen. If it happened during a game where it was raining, me and you, Ben,
Yep.
like it's kind of like
It's understandable. Juju.
understandable.
That was
it happened.
Juju. He dropped like
Yeah.
2 or 3 different pretty big catches he could have had, but
Yeah, I can't even say that it definitely happened to us too. Like I mean, some of them were close to being intercepted, and it did happen. But he has no excuse. That game was dry. It was almost perfect weather. So
no, he shit his pants.
yeah. That
He
and
had
then
too
like,
much hype going into it.
yeah,
It just I don't know. He fell apart.
not a good look for.
I
Kamara.
liked that trade. What was a trade that he got, right? He was traded
Yeah, I
there.
believe it was a trade.
Yeah. Yep.
I always liked that trade, and he showed out. He actually had some big catches. He had some good games last year, like especially in. I think he had a decent game in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. No, he did.
Yeah.
He did. I don't know
So-
if he got a touchdown.
I don't think he did, but
Let's
I think-
fact check this.
Yeah,
That's why
fact check
we
it.
have our.
He was locked in for that game though.
Let's see. Team. Yo, what?
you don't know how to use this. You gotta
No,
learn
I
how to
don't.
use this
Not
site
at all.
now.
They
So
can't see
your
it.
homework for this week is to learn this site like it's nothing. What are you clicking?
I don't know.
God, pal.
Chill out.
Watch this. I'm
This
gonna
Go into,
Patrick Mahomes.
wait. You got the game. Hold on. Go to box
Yeah,
score,
box score.
and then
Okay, yeah, we can see the scores right here.
player
Okay.
stats.
look at that. I just
We just
used.
want to see Tony. Yeah, he had one in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha.
5-yard pass. So
Oh, he did have a.
yep, 5-yard pass in the fourth quarter. First score in the fourth quarter. So
Ugh.
and that was to get the lead. So
Makes no
pretty
sense,
meaningful.
but I really wanted the Eagles to win that game.
I did
Whatever,
too.
dude.
I really want to talk about the Super Bowl. I know we're on more of a time crunch and we're talking about recent news, but I really want to talk about the Super Bowl because I know it's. I guess you could say it's old news, but it's not. Ish. I don't know. But that was a game.
You know, it was definitely a slugfest, and came down to a field goal.
That was
Yeah, Sky Moore.
dude. Yeah, their
Who the heck
backs
that guy
doing
is.
good. Pacheco, he had a good
Yeah.
he had a good game.
Yep.
Except
Yeah.
except this last Thursday, he didn't have that good of a game.
No, not at all.
But you know, we'll see. I still don't rule Kansas City out at
No,
all
God, no.
from coming back because
Dude, they're gonna do what they did last year. They're gonna look like shit. Everyone's gonna be so happy because they're hated on the Chiefs, just like how they hated on the Pats in our golden days. And then guess
They'll
what?
be
They'll
right
pull
back.
it back up by week 7, and then they'll
Yep.
make it the playoffs. Then they'll make it the AFC Championship. But they're gonna lose this year.
Okay. Cool take. We'll see about that. I'm not gonna throw any of that prediction out yet, but I will say,
I love
the
early
Eagles.
takes.
The Eagles are definitely number 2 on my list. Number 1 being the Cowboys. I just
Oh.
hate them.
What?
So yeah, I was pretty irate that the Eagles even made it to the Super Bowl.
Listen, I hate the Eagles. They beat the Pats in what was that, Super Bowl 52?
Yeah.
We should like that. That's just the Super Bowl. You want to win all the Super Bowls, you can't. In reality, Brady should have 10. That's nuts to think about, by the way. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
that's not the point. I don't like the Eagles, but they deserved that Super Bowl because they looked like an insane team. Like they
Yeah,
had
they
everything, dude. They had literally
definitely look-
everything.
Okay, I think for me the Cowboy situation for you, where you hate the fans, applies to the Eagles. Like I don't hate the Eagles, but I do hate their fans because there's no need to burn your city down, regardless if you win or lose. And it's crazy to me that they make it anywhere close to the Super Bowl, and they lose or they win, and that city's on fire every time. And I don't know how they put it back together.
Listen, that's just how passionate their fan base is. It's a
Those
little
building-
crazy.
yeah.
Keeps
Those
those
buildings are
people
being-
in jobs.
They're being held up by band-aids and shit. And
Dude, oh
bandages.
my god, I feel bad. But
It's rough.
celebrate how you want. I never saw it over
Yeah,
here.
you don't know true celebrations. That's why, bud.
Oh, my true celebration is literally breaking a fucking window and looting a store.
Yeah.
Is that you want me to go do that, dude?
Or
if the
throwing,
Browns,
throwing shit.
next week the Browns win a game, I'm fucking robbing a bank. The fuck?
I'm pretty sure that's what Philly fans did when they won their Super Bowl.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
people
no,
were
they
like
were-
flinging shit too. Like just,
Yeah.
oh my god,
Like it was bad.
fucking animals,
All right.
yo. Okay.
All right, so to get off the Super Bowl, the Eagles being just, I mean they have EDP too, so I mean.
Oh.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry,
we didn't have
sorry,
to
sorry,
mention him. We knew it. We didn't have to mention it.
Contracts?
We brought it up earlier. I brought it up earlier with Joe Burrow, Nick Bosa as well. Massive contracts. I'm not too sure. I forgot what Bosa's contract was.
It was
Burrow's.
I got it right here, pal.
Go on.
Look at that.
It was $170 million extension for 5
Damn.
years.
Highest paid defensive end.
It was
Probably the
a
highest paid defensive
$50
end.
million bonus, so that I'm pretty sure $50 million bonus means it's $50 million guaranteed.
Yeah. No. I think a bonus.
Oh,
Is it a signing
guaranteed.
bonus?
Wait, time out. Guaranteed
Okay,
at
okay.
sign. Wait,
Okay, so
total
it's just-
guaranteed because it adds the bonus. $122 million.
Sheesh.
Listen, he deserves it.
Yeah.
Ish,
but
actually.
he's like,
Oof.
isn't he racist?
He is very racist.
Nick Bosa.
You see his picture, like, oh my god, like those memes of all the old white dudes with beards that, look like racists, and then
Yeah.
they add his picture in all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I fucking love
Yeah,
those.
It's
Yeah,
just
he's
bad.
a little racist, but he's a good football player.
Yeah, so let's just sweep that under the
Yeah,
rug.
it's just.
Oh.
I mean,
It's
if you
like
think-
O.J. Simpson. You know?
Dude, if you think
yeah,
about
yeah,
it, that's
yeah,
what
kill somebody.
that's what the 49ers, like, higher ups did. That's why they gave him fucking $170 million.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
In a way, that's
I
them
guess.
sweeping that under the rug.
Yeah.
Not us, but that's what they're trying to do.
Like
Yeah.
Ray Lewis, he murdered somebody, pretty sure.
Yeah,
He's
we're
one of the
just gonna-
best players around.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's
He is,
still on like.
But,
yeah. But he still murdered somebody. OJ.
Gotta love it.
And then Joe Burrow that was what, $274 million or something, 270 something.
$275 million extension for 5 years.
That's
Crazy.
ridiculous. Listen,
That is crazy.
in my notes about the game, I definitely said overpay with no
Holy
divisional
shit.
bias.
You know how much guaranteed?
Because, go ahead. I don't know how much guaranteed.
All right, 146 million.
That's like
Imagine,
crazy, 'cause
think of how much
he could
money
just
that
stop
is.
playing. He could just stop
What?
playing. That's the thing.
That's a lot.
And Watson can stop playing too because he's fully guaranteed, but he played like a dog. And Burrow
He's like a
didn't.
dog.
So this is why I like this website a lot, and this is why I wanted to use this one mainly.
Yeah.
It
I'll
shows the
probably use that one
breakdown
next time.
of their contract. Hold on, let me share my screen. I'll show you guys. It's a good way to see the contracts mainly.
Yeah.
Like we could probably use this website a lot. But look at that.
Hold on.
2029 is gonna be rough for Cincy.
Hold on.
Oh God.
Do you see how much?
Yeah, 48 million. That
Listen, we don't know anything at this fucking time. Who knows if he'll even still be playing football? Who knows if the NFL will even exist in fucking 5 years from now? Who the fuck knows? No one knows. But that's nuts. That's a huge amount of money you're spending on one guy in 1 year.
Yeah, no, it's kind of ridiculous.
I'm
Definitely.
pretty sure I got
It's just an,
the Bosa stuff wrong. I'm not gonna lie to you. Believe
guaranteed at sign.
I think it's
88 million?
88 million he got guaranteed. I was looking
Wow.
at this.
Oh my God.
Total guaranteed 122 million, and then it's all like, okay, wow, well, that is a fair chunk
And
of chat.
To be fair about Nick Bosa, if he gets hurt, that defense is gonna suffer tremendously without his help,
Yes.
his
It won't.
contribution.
Whoa! It won't suffer tremendously. That defense just without Nick Bosa is still decent.
Yeah.
They got
Pass rush wise though, I don't know.
okay. Pass rush wise, they'll probably
Yeah.
be hurting a little bit, but
Yeah.
their defense as a whole is pretty good. Their secondary, their linebacker core is really good.
Yeah, they destroyed Kenny Pickett.
Exactly.
No, dude. Honestly, I think Burrow should put Chris Jones onto his agent because Chris Jones, he's won some Super Bowls.
He has.
Burrow, no.
And speaking,
He
there's
made
a
it to.
couple...
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Oh yeah, I said Burrow. He's made it, but like, you know, did he win? Did he lose? You know.
Right?
Did
Yeah, he hasn't
day?
had a Super Bowl yet. You know, like something
So-
worthy of that contract.
Right. I mean, Watson didn't either. I mean, half these, the top
Dude,
10.
Watson
highest paid
doesn't
so
deserve it. I would say Burrow deserves it more than Watson. Are you kidding me?
Listen, I don't know.
Do you
who
not agree to
Watson-
that? Do you not agree to that?
What do you say? Say
I
again?
said, okay, Watson had a massive contract, correct?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow has
The
border.
massive contract.
Yeah, the massive contract. Do you think Watson deserves it more, or does
Listen,
Joe Burrow deserve it more?
It's a tough call.
What do you mean? Okay,
I really don't think Burrow
Terrible.
deserves it at all. I think he needed to continue to prove that because there's times where, like,
you want to lock
Burrow
him
was
up.
just-
You want to lock him up on your franchise because he is an amazing quarterback.
okay, but
You would rather you really want
he's
Deshaun
still
Watson over
super-
Joe Burrow?
he's still super inconsistent in my mind. In my opinion, I think Burrow's pretty inconsistent, and not like if he can fix his consistency issues, which so far doesn't look like he has, especially in a rainy game.
Oh my god!
So I mean,
Listen,
It
I would
just
take Joe
hasn't
Burrow
looked-
1,000 times over than
yeah,
Deshaun
you know
Watson.
what? You're racist.
Do not throw that out there. What the fuck is that? How
Whoa.
about we recall that real quick?
This guy likes the Boza signing and not the Watson signing.
Whoa!
No, listen. I would rather
Crazy.
have Burrow than Deshaun Watson any day.
And listen, yeah, that's
And
your opinion.
Okay,
But
yeah,
Watson still he got his money. Now he's got to prove it, and at this point it doesn't matter if he proves it, but the intent to me so far after week 1, and during the offseason as well as the games that he played last year, I think he's on track to start proving things, and I think at least if we get one playoff win at all this year, it's not. I'm not gonna say it. It's
Are you gonna say it's worth
deserved. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, I was
I'm gonna
about to
say
fucking
that
go
it's-
to
no,
your
no,
house
no,
and
no,
tackle you.
Oh, jeez.
No, but I'm gonna say that it's trending that way, and if it ever gets any higher than a playoff win, then obviously it was worth it. But it still remains to be seen. I think we need to bolster up on our receiving core. The thing is with Burrow, he's got a good receiving core, but to be honest,
He made it to the Super
little
Bowl.
inconsistent. He
He
did
made
make
it to the Super Bowl.
He
End of
made it
discussion.
that's-
End of discussion.
okay,
He made it
how
to
long-
the fucking
how long
Super
ago did
Bowl.
he make it? Dude, it's been 2 years. 2021, right?
Okay. Didn't he make it to the
Well-
AFC Championship last year?
So why is he getting?
What do you mean? Why is he getting
well,
paid?
here's my thing. Look,
Listen.
look.
That is
I'm not-
ridiculous.
I think
You're talking about Deshaun Watson that came back from a fucking crazy allegations. How many different ones?
Right.
Like 20 plus?
Okay, listen. I'd pay him that much money if it came
You're
off of that.
ridiculous.
That is a
I'm
Super
telling.
Bowl
And
run,
we talked about
IRL.
it last week. That fucking contract destroyed the QB economy. That's why Daniel Jones.
did.
I'm repeating myself from what I said last week, but it's so true. It's awful. He doesn't deserve that much money. I promise you on that. I hope he does good for you. I do, but there's no way he's gonna do good enough to earn to have. There's no way. I don't see it happening. There's no possible way. He plays as good as his contract says.
I think he does.
No.
And I think he proves. I think he
Nope.
proves you wrong, Ben.
I hope he does. I hope he does for your sake. But for me, there's no shot in hell he does.
But listen, the thing is I just don't like Burrow.
Dude, you'll see Burrow next
I
week
feel
throw
it.
for fucking 375. I guarantee you.
Okay, he could throw, but Mahomes on the other side of the coin here, which
Why are we bringing
Face
Mahomes
it.
into this?
okay, but listen, if I'm paying a quarterback that much money, I want them to run, and I want them to extend plays, and I want them to, have an arm.
All right, that's what you want.
Lamar Jackson.
Listen, the Burrow
you
has
want
different.
a Swiss Army
Burrow
knife.
has
You want a Swiss Army knife.
Burrow has better attributes in the pocket than all of them.
Okay, but I feel like the game of football is moving forward.
Correct.
You know.
But Burrow is still one of those.
How
top,
long-
He's a top dog.
How long until that's he's got to start moving more? Like how long is that going to take?
Dude,
Is
it's
it
not
gonna
like
be-
he's fucking staying still like Peyton
No,
Manning and
obviously-
fucking Brady over
obvious-
here, pal. He's still
obviously,
escaping
but
the pocket. He's still making plays. He doesn't do it as often as Mahomes because that's Mahomes' whole fucking shtick, dude.
But listen,
That's all he does. That's all he does is fucking improvise and go
is-
past the
is
O line.
improvise.
And dude, I understand
Right.
that's the way the
and,
NFL
and guess
is
what?
moving.
And guess what? So doesn't Watson.
He doesn't deserve it, dude. He does not deserve his contract. He never did since day one. How do you give a man a contract?
You're just saying that to piss me off.
I'm not. I promise you, on my life, he did not deserve that contract. Day one, you truly thought he deserved all that money.
Listen,
No,
I don't-
shut up.
honestly-
Be honest with me. Did he deserve that money day one?
No, obviously, if you're gonna sign that guy,
Okay,
he doesn't
after-
deserve that money.
okay,
He doesn't deserve that
okay,
money.
Okay,
He doesn't
My
deserve
next-
it.
Let me
But
ask my next
listen.
question. Let me ask my
No,
next question.
I'm
By
not
the
done
end
talking.
I'm not done talking either.
And
I
I'm
can't
gonna
talk.
jump in.
I have no voice.
Okay,
Listen,
I'm gonna jump.
George, go
Okay.
for it. I'm gonna fucking lose
I'll
my shit.
I'll answer that for him. Okay. Deshaun Watson, when he was on the Texans, he deserved a contract. I don't
Correct.
think to that extent. It's fine. Burrow, I think that the Bengals, their window's still there to win a Super Bowl, and if they don't, then I
Thank
think
you.
he'll be the biggest overpay. Personally, I think both have been overpaid, and just from an outsider.
No, absolutely, I'm agreeing with that. And if Ben wasn't talking over me this entire time,
Do you know why Burrow
Let-
is
let me
quote
finish.
unquote? Oh my god.
let me finish before I forget because I have like a memory issue here. And I'm already forgetting what I was gonna say. Okay, I don't think Watson deserved the contract that he got
Okay.
coming onto the Browns. I
Okay.
think it should have been way less.
Can I ask my
But-
second question?
wait
Okay.
on. But I feel like the Browns were in a position where, well, I feel like the league at that time was in a position to get this guy because a lot of people know, like Watson is he's like a great quarterback and he's shown flashes to be, like to take things to a higher level. I'm sure you would have taken it, but
I'm not
I
disagreeing
feel like
with
he
that.
was
Let me put that-
okay. He was in a position to leverage a lot of teams for their money, despite the allegations, because he has the ability to like Mahomes, in my opinion, because he can extend plays. He's got the ability to run, and he's got a freaking cannon on his arm. I think
get-
the position again with the position he was in.
I get that.
I think he put pressure on teams, and we were the suckers to pay him $200 whatever million. That's it.
And I totally get that. But now my second question after asking on day one, was it worth that signing? Is after the end of that last season, I know he didn't play a full season. Is he still worth that contract after the end of last season?
At the end of last season,
Yes. Is he
Well-
truly worth at that time the most paid quarterback contract?
listen, that is kind of a dumb question. I'm not gonna.
How is that a dumb question? How
The
is
end
that
of
a dumb?
last se-
How
Well, the
how does
contract-
He played like
Go ahead.
6 games,
doesn't matter?
right?
If you're
Yeah,
paying
but
him,
the contract-
that doesn't matter
being
at
gone
all.
For 3, after being gone,
Then why
and not
pay the
being able to
man that much fucking money?
because he got suspended. That's
It
not his
doesn't
fucking
matter.
problem. Like,
Dude, what do
that's
you
not
mean? You can't blame him not playing because he was holding out. You can't.
He held out.
Now you're talking over
He
me.
held out. Go on,
dude.
go on.
Dude,
Spell
listen.
your bullshit. Go ahead.
Spout my bullshit. Dude, he decided to not play football because he wasn't getting his
Right.
contract. That's on him,
Right.
correct?
Okay, right. But I
Okay.
think any rational player
Oh my god.
who wanted big money would do the same. But go on.
Correct. No, you're right. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I am
How
saying.
many years
Listen, if
for the
you're,
contract?
it was a 5-year deal, correct? And it was all fully guaranteed, 269 million.
Yeah,
If I
he's
was-
got a lot more years to prove, so I think
Yeah.
we'll see when that's up.
No,
Exactly.
you're totally right. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying he still played 6 games.
Okay.
If you're paying that guy that much money, you should see something in those 6 games. Like
Okay,
true
and
true quarterback talent in those 6 games compared to that contract.
I don't
I'm
think he was
sorry.
even allowed to play. I
Okay.
don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
he wasn't
That's
even
what
allowed
I'm-
to practice with the team.
I'm getting. Yeah, I was
pretty
gonna
sure.
get to that. Up until 2 weeks, I think, before his suspension ended, he wasn't even allowed in the facility to even like talk to the players. He could, they could meet up outside and practice, but they couldn't practice together at all. Like, he has no, like, he's like, yeah, I'm part of this offense. That's all he could say up to that point. You can't say, well, nice, we'd had a good practice, whatever. Up until like 2 weeks before that or something, he wasn't even allowed in the facility, and there was like another buffer before he could practice. So the 6 games was basically like an extension to this preseason that we just had in all reality. And I think now, leading up to that, he definitely had flashes. Obviously, some regression in those 6 games because he wasn't allowed to play or practice with his teammates. I think definitely over the summer and through preseason and camp and everything, he's definitely connected with everyone, because there's no way you would play 6 games and then come into week 1 in a game where it's downpouring and throw a fucking 45 something yard pass, 33 yard pass to a guy you just started practicing with. I think the chemistry is definitely built faster, and I think he's going to try to prove that he's worth that money to the league, because he's not trying to prove the fans. He's got to prove the league now, because he's been out, and he was getting called the Michael Jordan of the league not too long ago. This was probably before Mahomes even got in. So he's got to live up to that now.
There's
And-
no way he does. I'm sorry, Cam. This is all opinion.
I-
Everything's opinion
obviously-
when we talk about football, and
Of
I
course,
understand
of
it's
course.
only week 1, and I get that that's your team. So in my opinion, I hear a little biasness, but we can
Okay.
it's tough to not hear biasness when you're talking about your own team.
when you're talking to a fan, but like I'm
But,
trying to ground myself just a little bit here.
And
It's like
that's why I'm saying I don't think he's even if he gets to like his like
prime.
to his prime. You know, if he gets to like his Houston Texans like playoff run prime, yes. But he's got to do it quick. In my opinion, he's got to do it quicker than later. Sooner
Right,
than later.
obviously.
That's the genuine
Yeah,
fucking
no,
phrase.
he's-
But it's still I just don't see it.
He's got this season to prove, of course. This is a big season. It's like basically his debut season. You can't even count. I honestly would say
You don't count a single one of those games last year.
those 6
Not even
games,
like towards like the end of the year.
I'm
his fifth
saying,
or sixth
like,
game.
that's, dude, I'm saying to you that this is like a preseason for him. Like that was a preseason for him, like an extended preseason. Like
And you would say that about any
obviously he
quarterback.
held out. Dude, I would listen. Yes, honestly, I would because in a Watson situation like that, you held out and then you had your allegations and then you got suspended by the NFL and you couldn't play with your team and I knew that. Like obviously I probably like say something stupid, but like if I heard the fact that, you know, he wasn't with his team or he wasn't able to practice within the facility and even like engage with the coach and the plays, like obviously there's going to be like those games that he was allowed to play, whoever, like obviously that doesn't count. Like obviously it counts. But like
Okay.
I wouldn't count it as like against him. You know, cuz like what do you like at that time our record was, you know, we weren't making the playoffs at that point, I don't think.
No, you guys weren't.
Yeah.
So it was like it was pointless to even care. But still he showed some good flashes. And
I don't know. I'm
You
not
know-
gonna pay someone for good flashes. I'm just saying
But
the main
again,
thing. I just
you know-
don't think he's gonna be ever worth that contract. I promise you, I don't think he will.
Well, you know, I'm not too thrilled on the contract either. But again, I gave you my rationale saying that he definitely was in a position to get paid that much money, and I think it wasn't a matter of when, it was a matter of who was going to give him the money.
Exactly.
Because there were teams after him.
I know.
So
Speaking of which, there are a couple guys that did not get a contract extension recently.
That's true, actually.
That might deserve. I don't think it's a debate. I think they do deserve. Justin Jefferson didn't get one done. He wanted to get it before the first game. So there's still no. I don't know when that's gonna get situated. And then Mike
No.
Evans.
See, I think Mike Evans will be bouncing.
yeah, you guys talk
Yep.
about this. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Listen,
But yeah,
I think
figured that'd be a good segue to.
yeah, that was good. That was good, George. I like
Yeah.
that, buddy.
Thanks.
Listen,
All
I got
what were
you.
gonna say?
Listen.
No, that's okay.
Between me and you,
Need
George, that motherfucker. I'm kidding. No, dude. I don't know. Mike Evans is gonna leave.
Right.
There's no way he stays. I mean, Baker, he looked good. Let's talk about that fucking Tampa Bay sneaky win real quick.
Yeah, no, he did. You see
Everyone
that run he had
counted
too?
them out. Exactly. Dude,
Yeah, he looked
I'm
good.
not saying he looked amazing, but like I said last week, I think the Browns did him dirty, and he looks like a pretty good average quarterback in the league.
Right.
So they're gonna rock with him until he decides to just start throwing picks. But sneaky win from them. But I don't see Mike Evans wanting to stay with Baker Mayfield.
Right. Yeah. I think he's just there until they draft somebody. I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Just a placeholder, like a bridge
It's either
kind
that
of player.
or they try to have Kyle Trask come in and,
Right.
do something. But I don't think so. I think Kyle Trask is going to be a bench rider. I don't think he'll have a genuine shout at playing at all.
Right.
But Justin Jefferson, that's a bigger one.
Yeah, I thought that would get done.
I thought Minnesota would want to lock him up.
Right? With all these contracts.
He's low key the
extensions
face of the
and shit.
NFL right now.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, like how many? He had like over 100, almost 200 receiving yards. I'm pretty sure against the Bucks.
Yeah, 150. First game back. First game of the season.
Yeah.
Dropping 150 receiving yards.
And they just lost by a field goal. Oh, that
Hey.
kills.
That's rough.
Yeah. Kirk
don't
was throwing him the ball, so I
I
think.
I don't know. They'll sign Jefferson. He's probably going to be a little salty about it, and then they'll
Yeah.
probably have to, you know.
Are
Pay
they
him
paying
in
Kirk
that-
Cousins a shit ton of
Whoa,
money,
buddy,
by the way.
where'd you come from?
Whoa, he's back. Actually, no, I'll be right back. I'm gonna swap with Cam here.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry.
Whatever. See you later, George.
Yeah, aren't they paying Kirk Cousins like a lot of money?
Yeah, they're paying him a good amount of money.
It's just something to think about for the Justin Jefferson thing.
I mean, they'll pay Justin Jefferson. I think they'll hit a cap penalty for him. They'll make the room for him. Like I was saying to George, I don't know how long you were here. I didn't see you come back. I didn't know if you
Yeah,
came up.
I came back in the middle of your conversation.
So I said Justin Jefferson is the face of that league right now, 100%.
Of course, yeah, no, and he's the face of Fortnite.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Every fucking child is grittying up every single street you can think of, and it's all
That's
because
right.
of him.
That's right.
So they're gonna pay him, 100%.
I hope so.
He's still on his rookie deal. I think they can pick up his 5th year this year. This is his 3rd year, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is his 3rd year in the NFL. So they could pick up his 5th year option, which I don't know how much money you would get just yet. Yeah, I don't know how much money he would get for that year, but I don't think they're gonna try to franchise tag him because that would be a little crazy. Not franchise tag him, pick up the 5th year. I think they're gonna give him a saucy little fucking, biggest wide receiver contract of all time.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, with anybody who deserves a big contract, probably Justin Jefferson.
Wait, time
Without
out.
a doubt.
I don't mean to go off a tangent here. N'Keal Harry's on the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. What?
Yeah.
I just looked at it just
He
now.
stopped
I'm
caring
like,
as soon as he left.
okay.
Yeah, his shit's bust status.
Oh yeah.
He's done.
But what did you guys just say? Who?
Yeah, no, I said that Jay Jetta is definitely deserves this contract.
Oh my god, without a doubt.
There's no way they don't pay him because he's, in the short amount of time he's been in the league, even in his rookie years and stuff, it's been like kind of crazy for that to happen.
Yeah.
And the amount of influence he also has, like outside of the league and stuff, a lot of people are paying attention to this. So if they don't sign him, if they don't give him the money, I feel like you should be done with the Vikings. Like, obviously you can't leave, but like,
Dude, they're gonna lock him up. There's no way.
you got to keep that. Like that's like almost like a franchise. Like it's like a
Dude,
time kill.
I just said
Yeah.
you can't get rid of the face of the league. You can't. You do that, you're
Right.
dumb.
No way.
That's right.
It's not like
And
we're
if-
saying we're
and
getting
if he
rid of him,
does
by the way.
walk-
He won't
Yeah.
walk. He wants his contract now because he's gonna be offered his 5th year. Like they're gonna pick
Yeah.
up his 5th year extension. But
Right.
he'll probably sit out next year.
Yeah, no. If he should definitely do that. I feel like that is.
And he
absolutely
probably will.
justified.
Seeing how many people sit now because they don't get their in a way they don't get their way, they don't get their money.
Mhm.
I don't doubt it that he would.
Vikings fans will shit their pants if he sits out.
Oh my
yeah.
god, they'll be
I
pissed.
feel like
They'll
the
be wanting
league
to
will
grab
be
the
in shambles.
Oh, dude.
Please, bro, sign him, please.
I promise
Here's
you,
a cool-
he'll get a contract from them.
Here's a cool
Yeah.
little stat here. On this Pro Football Reference is pretty cool because I'm looking at his career.
Yep.
Justin Jefferson averaged 96.5 yards per game in his first 3 seasons.
God damn.
That's almost 100 yards every game that you're just getting
Yeah,
just
monster.
for him being on the team. And like Kirk Cousins is like,
he's doing that. He's
He's-
throwing that ball
he's
to
average.
him.
yeah,
Well-
he's average. Kirk Cousins, in my opinion, like he's not gonna. I feel like Kirk Cousins isn't someone who's gonna elevate your team.
Is there a way to see yards
a
after
Super Bowl.
catch on this?
Yeah, I think it's a quarterback stat.
I thought it was a- That
No,
counts as a
I'm pretty
quarterback stat?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I kept seeing it on the quarterback stats here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Game logs 2023.
Yards after catch.
Yep, 144.
That's not much.
That's not that much compared to what he threw. He threw, what, 344 yards? So
Yeah.
200 of his yards were, like, true passing the ball and them catching it and landing there.
Yep.
Crazy.
Pretty good. Listen, Kirk,
He's pretty.
dude, he blows up in prime time. That's about it. He just doesn't know
Yeah.
how to play in prime time. It's like
Kirk Cousins, man.
I don't get why he doesn't, but I've always liked him as a quarterback.
Yeah. No, you watch Quarterback on Netflix?
I haven't.
Dude, he is such a simple guy.
Is he?
I think it's hard to hate Kirk Cousins. Because, he's just a dude. And like he's not like disappointing. Obviously like playoffs, there's definitely the chokiness.
Yep.
The Vikings definitely put up good records, and he's got the stat padding of a like Hall of Famer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's great on Sundays.
Yeah, great on Sundays. Hard to hate him, but like during that Netflix show, he's just like hard to hate. Like he's just like a dude who's like, yeah, well, this is cool. Like my job, I play football, I work out, my wife picks out my clothes, and and they shop at Target, and they live in like a pretty humble house for a quarterback of his stature, I guess, like of how much he's getting paid.
Yeah,
it's hard to hate him. It'd be nice to see him kind of take it all the way, in my opinion. I don't know. How's the NFC? The NFC's looking still looking pretty competitive.
Well, the NFC to me looks mid to shit compared
Whoa.
to the
So maybe
That's just-
because in the NFC we got who against them?
Oh, AFC clear, like totally clears.
Yeah.
NFC
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
totally clears them.
You know what? I think the NFC they definitely have some challenges and some hurdles. I mean, I don't know. This week one fluke going on.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna need
You know-
a good amount of games to
Yeah.
see.
I hope they within the next few years, before Kirk calls it quits, I hope they take it. But they definitely need Jay Jettas to stay on topic here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jay Jettas needs to stay because that is a key. Like that, you cannot give that up. They definitely need a new running back. But yeah,
Right.
I feel like it was gonna be hard to follow up on Stephon Diggs, but they definitely did with Justin Jefferson here.
Yeah. They got lucky there.
Yeah,
For sure. They got a stud.
for real.
Now, what do you think, fellas? We confident about going into week 2 now?
Dude, I think I can give my picks in. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna nail all my fucking picks this week.
Yeah.
I
That's
promise you.
That's the goal.
And guess
That's the
what?
goal.
I'm gonna do a parlay, money line all my picks, and if I hit them all,
Wow.
Whoa.
I'll divide it by
You know what?
3.
You know what? I'll
and
match
give
that. I'll
each
match
a
that.
share. All right.
I'll match that.
I'm just betting on the primetime games.
Nah.
You're parlaying all your picks, so
I'm gonna
okay.
parlay all my picks. It's only gonna be a $5 pick. I'm not going nuts.
Okay, what the
Yeah.
heck? I'm
okay.
doing $6,000.
Okay,
What the-
buddy.
Match me.
Jesus.
All right, so I guess let's head into the pick'ems.
All right.
Hell
I got
yeah.
them all up. Let's
can't
go
look up,
with.
see
I'll
it.
take a look.
I know. Hey, buddy, calm it down over here.
Dude, I can't
okay?
see it, man.
All right. Jesus.
Take it easy.
Georgie.
Mm-hmm.
You went
Yeah.
10-6 this last week. First week, 10-6. It's a pretty good record,
Straight up.
We were all shocked. I mean, we didn't really cover all the games, but real quick, let me just go by, wins and losses of all the games. Chiefs, Lions won. Falcons won.
B-John,
The
baby.
Bucks won. The Browns won. The Eagles won. Jags won. Niners won. Saints, Commanders, Ravens, Raiders, the Finns, which I can we actually talk about that for a second before we go into the pick'ems?
I heard it was a great game.
Yeah, it
Dude,
was a good game.
Tua-
High scoring game.
Tua throwing for like 400 plus yards, Tyreek getting 200 plus of them is nuts.
Killer.
That's crazy.
Absolute killer.
Listen, I don't have any hope on Tua. I've never been a big fan because I don't know. He throws with his left hand. I don't like left hand throwers. That's Vic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Yeah, he's an anomaly here.
But dude went crazy Sunday. And you can't, like, that's, I mean, to be honest, we're going against them this next week. We'll get to that, but, like, ugh, that's nuts.
Rams, right?
Yep, Rams won. Sneaky little win from them, by the way. They didn't see that coming. That no-name wide receiver, I forgot his name.
Yeah. Had like 100 yards.
I actually gotta look this one up fully because Puku Naku.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm sorry if I'm not. He went crazy. Some no name. Dude, I looked at him in Fantasy, the ESPN app, and he doesn't even have a picture.
No, he doesn't have a picture. He's just some guy who came up.
Yeah.
I hope he replicates this his little success here next week.
I don't know, with Cooper Kupp, dude, being out.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
Have a nice tandem going there.
Yeah.
Good for the Rams.
Bears did lose. Packers won. Cowboys won. And the Jets won. So that's everyone that won that week. I wish we could have enough time to talk about every single game. But sadly, this podcast would go on for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
At least.
Right.
But we're going to stick to primetime games and our games, or the main focus pretty much of this podcast, or anything nuts that happens throughout the league.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, George went 10-6. That's a pretty good start for the year, buddy.
Good job, George. I bet I did better.
Pretty good.
All right, we're gonna go to Cam now. Sorry. You went 7-9.
Yes!
That's bad, but
Let's go!
no, that's bad.
Cocksucker.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, you're below
Good
500 already.
dude. Honestly, being a Browns fan, this doesn't surprise me. Anyway,
Yeah, this is a win.
this is an absolute win. As long as it's as long as 7 wins are on.
No, good thing it wasn't 0-16, pal.
We could still make the playoffs. Think with that number.
That 7th seed. God.
And then I did get the best record with 11-5.
Got me by
give
one.
him a-
Bastard.
Let's give him a round of applause. Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you. Listen, none of this matters
Only time
right
I'll clap
now.
for you.
I appreciate that. I think we got to still figure out a prize. I wanted to try to figure out a prize because we're gonna add all this up, and by the end of the year, someone will get something. I don't know what we should do. We'll probably talk about that off the podcast, just to figure it out.
Right.
But anyway, who wants to start off their pick'ems? Who wants to do theirs?
Let's go.
Or are we
Like,
doing
you
it
know,
all
let's
at
go.
the same time?
Yeah. You know what? We can go at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
just-
that.
just
Let
for-
me real quick.
Just for sake.
Do that.
Oh, you're just gonna input it all together.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to here.
Throw up.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Throw the screen.
Yeah, there we go. Dude, look at this. This is fucking
Sick.
nuts.
Nice.
Sick.
All right. Week 2, boys. Week 2 of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We got Vikings, Eagles, Thursday night.
Thursday night. TNFTN.
Is this I think this is the Amazon's first game, right? Amazon Prime's first game?
Yep.
Oh yeah. I think so.
Because
It
they
is,
didn't have it for
yeah.
the first Thursday night game. CBS, I think. Oh no,
Yeah,
aren't
yeah,
all
yeah.
the primetime games now up in the air or something like that? Like, can't they?
I didn't hear.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if Amazon now has Thursday night for good again, like they did last year, which was horrendous for them because all the Thursday night games last year were disgustingly awful to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
It's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
They were shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's a prime game. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Vikings Eagles.
Nope.
I
It's
got
it is Amazon Prime's exclusive this year for the start of this week.
Okay,
Okay.
I had a feeling.
Guess we start with you, huh, Ben?
Okay,
The winner.
listen.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
The winner.
We'll go in
yeah.
order of.
Don't play with me
things,
like
so
that, bud.
I'll go last, and then we'll go to George. We'll do it like that. Whoever we'll go by record.
That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. You'll go last, but then go to George. Wouldn't it be?
No, I'm saying I'll go last, so go to George.
Oh,
So
oh yeah, buddy.
The highest record and go down
Yeah, you're right. All right.
for the week.
Vikings Eagles. Ugh, that's a good game. Listen, the Eagles weren't themselves when they went against the Pats. They weren't that Super Bowl team everyone watched. I think I'm gonna go. Oh, this is tough. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go Eagles. At home, first home game. I think that stadium's gonna uproar.
I like it. I'm definitely picking Eagles, not because it's the Vikings
Oh, that
and
was
the
a
Bears
definite.
don't like them. I know. I'm not even for that reason. I just think that pass
kinda
rush
shit on your
is
own
gonna.
division.
Yeah, but I think that the Eagles pass rush is gonna like get to Kirk a lot. He's gonna get frustrated out there,
Yeah, that
I
D
think.
line is nothing to mess with.
and like you said, that crowd's gonna go ape shit.
Yeah, dude, first game
For that
back in
game.
Philly.
Yeah, I take Eagles.
Damn,
Yeah,
come on, buddy.
Sorry.
What the fuck? You
I just
sleeping
wanted to
over
make sure
there?
I just wanted to make sure he had some time between, in case he had.
He just made sure he breathed. Breathed.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
taking the Eagles. This is a no-brainer here, unfortunately. The Eagles, despite being not the same defense as they were last year, I still think they have a lot of this raw power behind them, and I think they are gonna power through it. And again, their fans will also break into a lot of buildings that night.
I don't
On
think
Prime
so.
Video.
On Prime.
Prime exclusive.
Sign up for Amazon Prime to watch Philadelphia burn in flames.
I wonder if you
Oh,
could
shit.
steal from Amazon.
Okay. Anyway.
I think that's what a lot of Eagles fans are wondering right now.
We do not encourage this, by the way.
Yeah. All right, we got Packers Falcons. Easy lock for me. Packers, dude, they looked
Yeah.
amazing against your team. I'm not gonna lie, Georgie. Aaron Jones did amazing for my fantasy team.
Yeah, he did for me too.
Oh, for you, what? Oh,
And
you're in another
yeah,
league.
NFL league. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so he did great. Jordan Love actually looks okay, which is crazy to say. So I'm going Packers.
I'm
George.
gonna go.
Dude,
Falcons.
what's up with these pauses? You guys like?
Sorry,
Well,
my
there's a
You
bad.
guys
delay. We're
fall
on
asleep?
Discord.
What
We're
the
on
fuck,
Discord.
dude?
There's a delay. There's a
Yeah.
delay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Sure.
going Falcons here.
Okay.
Just because I feel like the Bears shot themselves more in the foot than Love just looking good on his own. In my opinion, I mean there was just busting coverage, all that shit. Whatever, week 1 stuff. I still like the whole rushing attack of the Falcons. I'm going with them.
That Bijan hot take coming in heavy.
I think.
Hey, they're 1-0 right now.
Yeah.
Mark my words.
He hasn't been proven wrong. So.
I mean, Ritter though is kind of stinks. But anyway, Cameron.
Yeah, so I think the Packers week 1 win was kind of a fluke. I think the Bears definitely didn't have it figured out. Going into week 1. This one's kind of up in the air for me because
Sounds like you're gonna choose Atlanta.
it does sound like I'm going to choose Atlanta, but to be honest, I'm going to choose the Packers here. But I'm going to say err on the side of caution, picking the Packers here because of just how the Bears were playing last week. It was rough out there. They were letting a lot of shit go. So I don't know, maybe the Falcons. But the safe pick here is definitely gonna be the Packers. I'm not gonna do a Cowboys pick. Maybe I will. I'm not gonna let you guys know what I have up my sleeve. So go ahead.
All right, I like it. Moving on to the next game, Raiders and Bills. I mean, Raiders got to win.
They are a team in the NFL. Yeah.
All right, whatever, buddy. I'm going Bills. Josh Allen's gonna. This is his fucking revenge game. He's probably gonna go fucking off. He's gonna remind the NFL that he's a top 3 quarterback in the league. So
Yeah, you know
easy
what?
lock.
You just gave me some evidence there. I'm gonna go Bills as well. It's his comeback game.
Like he's gotta fucking make up for that.
Yeah, I'm agree too. You know, this is a team that Josh Allen can definitely pick apart out of frustration here. Yeah, Bills, 100%. Wyoming boy.
Oh yeah, buddy. Ravens, Bengals. Damn, Bengals got back-to-back AFC North matchups.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yep. They were talking about it. They're back to back multiple times, I think, this season. Or was it the Browns?
That's kind of funky.
Sure.
I'm surprised they set it up that way.
Well, the Browns are too.
Oof. That just seems weird. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ravens, they had a good game. I mean, they won.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Lamar Jackson did anything crazy, to be honest with you, thinking about that game. I didn't hear a lot from Lamar or anything like...
Relatively quiet.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me look at that. I'm going to look at that box score real quick.
I think Fields
He threw a pick, 169 yards and 38 on the ground. That's kind of...
Kind of quiet.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins is out again.
Yes,
Three
that's
times.
right.
I wanted
That's
to
what I
say
was
that
thinking.
earlier.
That's what I
about that.
forgot. Yeah, J.K.
That's what it
Dobbins
was.
is gone.
Yeah, he's gone forever.
Dude, there's no way he plays NFL anymore, right?
Yeah, no. This
How do
has
you-
been reoccurring, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, this is rough. That's a rough... I feel bad for him because he looked like he was going to be an amazing back for them.
Mm.
But, yeah, I don't know. You know, we didn't even go over any of the rookie quarterbacks.
Maybe next
Yeah,
week
they
we'll
didn't
see a
really make
segment
us-
for them.
Necessarily make too much of a splash.
Anthony Richard. I'm just going to say this right now, real quick. Anthony Richardson is going to be the best quarterback from this draft class. Anyway.
He did look good.
Good take. I agree.
But
with
I am going to go Cincy. Same thing.
Wow.
Same exact reason
Wow. Okay.
as I gave Josh Allen. Joe Shiesty is going to have a fucking game. Lock it in.
Gotcha. I'm going to go Ravens. I think Lamar is going to, he didn't play great either. I think his rushing attack, he's just going to give the defense of the Bengals just a bit of a headache to just, move that ball forward and possibly score TDs, all that shit, field goals. I think it'll be close, though, between them because, again, it's a divisional matchup. But I'm going to go slightly towards the Ravens.
I like it.
I'm picking the Banks.
The Banks.
Ooh.
Simply due to the fact that it's not raining and
Yeah.
they definitely have like a really good receiving core like all the way, and I was talking my shit about Burrow, but at the same time I think that their receiving core is definitely gonna put a nice what am I trying to say here? They're gonna put up a fight for sure, and they don't want to seem like Joe Burrow can't throw a football, despite him having his shortcomings last week due to the weather. So expect a very high yardage game from Burr.
Oh yeah. Anyway, sorry. Seattle Seahawks against the Detroit Lions. That'll be a
Nice.
good one.
Mm.
I don't know. This is a tough one because Seahawks, they lost. Everyone thought they were gonna win. They thought Geno was gonna do pretty good. Didn't do the best, but didn't do awful. I don't know that Lions team. Maybe that's legit. Maybe they didn't really sneak a win from the Chiefs. I'm gonna go Lions. I'm feeling Lions.
Okay.
I'm going to correct my mistake from last week not picking them. I am going to pick the Lions.
There we go.
I think that defense is going to give Geno a bit of a tough time.
Yeah, I agree. I'm picking the Lions here. I think if they can figure out their run game and stuff, give Amon-Ra a few more looks, a few more confident looks, I think it's a lock on the Lions.
Yeah, easy. All right.
Sweep.
Hey, I was just talking about rookie quarterbacks. That's funny.
Yeah, I'll be
they're
watching
going against
this
each other.
one.
Rookie.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
Anthony Richardson against C.J. Stroud, which he had a decent game, by the way. No picks thrown for a rookie quarterback, buddy.
Caught his own pass.
He did catch his own pass.
I saw that clip.
I saw that.
Yeah.
That was nuts. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Texans here.
Okay.
I like it.
The Colts. I really forgot the score of that game.
Think it was by 10 they lost?
It was 31-21 against the Jags.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go easy pick not easy pick. This is gonna be a really 50-50 game
Tough
in
pick,
reality.
yeah.
I don't know why I said easy pick. I think I'm gonna say it because I'm going 16-0 this next week. I promise you, buddy.
Hey, quick. JT's back, right?
No,
Nope.
he's sitting out.
He's still out.
Okay.
No, he's
I don't
not
know
sitting
if
out.
back.
Isn't he on the
He can't
IR?
perform list. Yeah, he's on like the pup list or some shit.
Pup
like
list?
that.
That's what it is. Yeah, because
Yeah.
even though I don't think he really has an injury, that's a whole nother. That JT slander is disgusting. Like not slander from fans, but slander from the owners because they don't want to pay him what he deserves.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, I'm going Houston. Damian Pierce, he was popping off last season. He didn't really have a good game this Sunday. He'll have a better one. And C.J. Stroud just looks. I know I said Anthony Richardson's gonna be the best one, just because he's got the rundown. But
Yeah.
I think C.J. Stroud's just gonna be more of a better passer than him. Richardson will
Right.
be better on the run, and he'll be more so Lamar Jackson. I'd say Kyler Murray. But no, obviously not that height, Oof. At
Yeah.
least he can look over his alignment when he's just standing straight up. But yeah, no, I'm going Texans. I think Damian Pierce is gonna have a good. Is it Damon or Damien? It's Damon. No, Damien.
Damien.
Fuck me, I'm bad. Damian Pierce is gonna have a good game.
I'm gonna go Colts. I think Anthony Richardson looked good. CJ, he looked good too. Not bad. I just think I don't know. Something tells me that Anthony Richardson's I should have had that dub against a division rival last week against Trevor Lawrence and all that. His seat's gonna be hot. He's ready.
Oh, dude, this not to go off a little subject again, but this is another back-to-back division game.
Yeah.
For the Colts.
Interesting. Yeah, I am gonna take the Texans here. I would say the Colts, but JT just gone. I don't think he's ever coming back. I just read some stuff up just to make sure. They are resuming trade talks. And
Oh boy.
Wait, they are?
Yeah.
I
It
didn't
said-
hear that yet. What the?
I think Shefty said to expect trade talks to resume the way things are going right now.
Oh, man.
And he is healthy, but I don't think he's gonna come back and play for the Colts. So Texans all the way, because I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
JT is definitely a difference maker for that team.
I like that pick. All
Okay,
right.
next one.
Chiefs.
Whoa.
Jags.
Whoa.
Like
Kelsey
this
should
game.
Be back. Kelsey should be back, right?
Kelsey's back.
Yep. He's projected to come back.
I'm gonna go Chiefs. I want to do a sneaky one. I really, as much as I am a Pats fan, but I do not like a dynasty forming in front of my eyes. That's not the Patriots. It's kind of rough to watch. Now I get how the rest of the NFL fan base felt. Not a Mahomes hater.
Yeah.
I'm not like truly a hater, but now I get it. Like fuck, stop losing. Stop going to the Super Bowl every year. Stop doing this shit. It's kind of boring, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm going Chiefs. I'm going to play it. Mahomes is going to have a good game. Kelsey will be back, and Chris Jones is back. There's no way they're going to fuck this one up.
Right. I definitely, with Kelsey coming back, maybe Tony will get his shit together. Actually catch some footballs at practice.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Probably stay hours after practice still doing it. I mean, you got to get that down.
Yeah.
But Jaguars won week 1. They wouldn't, whatever. They lose. They'll be 1-1. Who cares? They're all right. They're like, it's even. I go Chiefs.
Listen, guys.
No, no. I don't like when you say listen. I really don't.
Right? You
You,
can go, listen to me!
No. I'm not gonna be yelling. The Cowboys aren't on the screen yet.
No,
Not
God.
yet.
Listen, I think the Jags are coming off hot. I think the Jags definitely want to prove more. I feel like definitely a good team to prove yourself to is definitely the Chiefs. You know, I feel like playing the Colts and winning is just a fluke. You know, people really are going to be like, well, it's just the Colts. But if you beat the Chiefs week 2, like, maybe you got some fire on you. I think the Jags come out swinging here. I'm going to take the Jags sneaking away with this one, and I think the Chiefs start 0-2.
I like that pick. I really do. I wanted to do it so bad, but I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Honestly,
foresee
it could happen. You know, you never know. It's week 2. Listen, and some of the factors as well that are contributing to my pick here is that Kelsey is fresh off injury. He is rested, but you know, he's got to find his groove, and I feel like if they can capitalize that early into the game and score and like solidify a lead here, I think they have a shot.
I like that pick. I really do.
Oh, no, I should look away at this one.
Uh-oh. The Bears versus the Buccaneers. I don't know. This one's a weird one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
The Bucks, like we were saying earlier, they snuck a win. Everyone thought they were gonna lose that game. Everyone thinks that is like, besides Arizona, is like one of the worst teams in the NFL. But Baker showed that he can still sling it a little bit. He's a good quarterback, decent quarterback. I'm gonna go Bears though. I don't. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Bears. George, I'm not trying to be offensive here, George, and going to the Bears pick, but like, I don't know. This one, I think this one is more of a 50-50 than the Colts Texans. Or no, sorry. Yeah, Colts Texans. Sorry. I don't know.
Wow. The way that it looked for Chicago, like it looked like what the fuck, what progress was made in the offseason for week 1 and all that shit. Like what the fuck? Like I don't know. I'm not picking them this week just for that reason. I hope they prove me wrong, so I'm gonna go Bucks.
Damn.
But I don't know. That looked pretty. I'm saying it's just week 1. Get over it. But that was progress that looked like nothing was made. I don't know.
I like the brutal honesty against your team.
Yeah, it might be.
That's fucking.
Yeah, it's a little
that's
scary
deep.
there.
No huff and copium over here.
Just please beat
Yeah,
the shit out of
Hutch.
Baker, please. Please.
Yeah. I think the split here goes 55-45 in the Bucks' favor here. For sure. Honestly, this game could go any way. Bucks have been a little freaky. I feel like the way they played. And the Bears as well. Like was week 1 just like what the hell, guys, or is it gonna be like a theme here? You really can't tell this early into the season to make this a solid pick, but yeah, I'm gonna have to say the Bucks pick it here just because of how some of the flashes I got, unfortunately, for my ex quarterback.
That's true.
And
I don't know if you were gone, but I said that they he did good, and I still believe that the Browns did him dirty, and that's slowly showing proof.
Yeah.
Not saying
Well,
fully yet.
no.
Well, I'm saying that's still okay.
Say what you want, but I'm not going to.
But they still, but they still come out with this win. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, pal. I'm just gonna keep talking while I try to open this snack real quick because I'm a little hungry. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna jump ship over here. You think this is a Charger sweep, all three of us? Chargers.
You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna say Chargers.
Yeah, easy. I'm saying Chargers.
Losing George. We're losing George here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's storming outside.
You're losing me.
Yeah, you're a little laggy.
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you're getting laggy, buddy. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You gotta stop downloading those Castle Crasher mods.
Yeah,
Sorry.
buddy. Calm it down. All right, moving on then. Oh yeah, buddy.
Tank Bowl week 2.
Oh shit. We got Giants Cardinals, baby. Are you powering up over there, bud?
No.
What's going on? What are you thinking? You pick first now.
You want me to pick first here?
Yeah, I
because
want
of
you to
my,
pick
my
your
Giants
reactions.
by 40 pick last week.
Yep, I go.
Well, all right. Giants, I have a message to you people.
You people.
And don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah. I was...
You fucking stink.
Oh god.
How can you let that happen? How can you walk in there and pay your quarterback all this fucking money and get embarrassed on live television where everybody's watching? Right? I'm picking the Cardinals out of spite here. You need to prove me wrong. I'm not picking a Giants pick until they prove me wrong. So every Giants pick from here on out, I'm picking against.
Oh, shit.
And you know what? And I stand by it. No matter what team they face, they have a 65% chance to lose against. After what I saw on the Cowboys that night, no way. You played like absolute fucking trash. I'm sorry. Cardinals by 30.
I wasn't expecting to hear that one.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no, Cardinals. I think Cardinals are taking this.
I like it. I want to say mine real quick. I gotta go Giants. I just think they have a tiny bit more of a step than Arizona does. If they lose this game, and by like an extreme amount, that franchise should just go to out of business for a couple months and figure out what the fuck's going on.
The Giants.
Because I understand they're the Giants, but still, like, that's crazy. If you lose, even if you lose to this team with no Kyler Murray, it's one of the like most like
Meme done.
yeah, exactly. Like, dude, no, you can't win, you can't lose. So I'm picking them to win. Makes sense. God forbid they lose. Dude, if they lose this, I think the Giants franchise might turn into Philly and even worse. Dude, that's rough. George, what are you thinking?
Okay, well, Cam was tickling the Cardinals fan base's balls over, Giants winning.
Yeah.
No, Giants losing by 30. No, there's no Kyler Murray playing in this game. I think the Giants at least put up some kind of a fucking fight. At least 3 points. At least 7.
At least 3.
Something. Jesus Christ. I mean, no, 3. No.
Yeah, just get a field goal, please.
God.
You get a field goal first quarter.
Win the
I think
game.
whole...
Final score, Giants 9-6. I just kicking field goals the whole fucking game.
Yeah, I like it, George. Yeah.
Listen, okay, mine's 30 points is definitely an exaggeration to piss
Excuse me.
people off, but
Stick with it.
by 40.
Oh.
All right, boys. We still got 5 more left. All right.
Yeah,
We got Niners, Rams.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
by the way, we have 2 Monday night games. I don't know if you knew that.
Do we?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, they started that this year. That's right.
Saints, Panthers, Browns, Steelers.
You're
Shit.
kidding me. When? What the fuck? Why do I not know that?
I didn't know either until I just looked up the schedule to see what were the primetime games because I don't think it says it on here, but yeah.
All right,
Wow.
so that's awkward. It's very awkward. Anyway, we're not even there yet. Niners, Rams. I'm going Niners. Easy lock. I think we can genuinely go around.
Niners.
I'm taking 49ers.
Yeah, easy. Like, they looked dominant against that Steelers team. Dominant.
Right.
I don't know if it's because it's Kenny Schickets instead of Pickett's, or I don't know. It's that defense, that Niners defense you can't fuck around with.
And then just fucking Brock Purdy. I mean, he's connecting with Brandon Ayuk.
Dude,
Wow.
yeah. What was that? Ayuk for like, 2 touchdowns and like 100
Ayuk!
plus?
Yeah.
100 plus yards or something like that. And then you got McCaffrey still going fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude. They're looking good.
Oh yeah. What else? What do we got next? Jesus. Jets, Cowboys. Let's go, Cam. I want to hear it from your fucking heart. I know I'm supposed to go first with this pick, but I want to hear it because you're gonna vote against them. I'm gonna fucking drop kick you.
Cowboys fans. I know last week I said some things that might have upset you. I might have said things during this whole episode that might have upset you. Listen, your defense looked amazing. It looked amazing. However, you guys played against the Giants, which I had you getting smacked to by 40. I should have known in my in hindsight here that they were the Giants, and they are not a good team. The Jets will put up a fight, and the Jets are going to own you in your home stadium.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Week 1 fluke. You played the Giants, buddy. Grow up.
Oh god.
Jets.
Holy fuck.
That's outrageous, buddy.
Yeah.
That's outrageous. I'm not saying this is an easy pick, like as in they're gonna get blown out. Actually, this is pretty tough. Fuck, hold on.
You're gonna rely on Zach fucking Wilson?
Shit.
You gonna rely on Dak Prescott?
Shit.
More than Zach
dude.
Wilson,
What's going
goddamn.
on? George,
God.
do you have a genuine answer right now?
I'm taking Cowboys just because the rushing game looks good with Pollard. CeeDee Lamb, I think he's gonna have a good game. And that defense might beat the shit out of Zach Wilson. He might see ghost out there.
See, yeah, that's what that's what I'm thinking. Zach Wilson against that the best defense in the NFL right now. But then you look at the Jets defense. You know what I mean? Like they kind of if they stopped the Bills from winning that game.
Yeah.
I don't think they're on the same level. I think the Cowboys have a little step ahead just because of their special teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's not really defense, quote unquote, but like, it's still somewhat the same. I don't know, dude. I'm totally fucking. See, you said good. The Cowboys have a good rush offense, but look at the Jets. They do too.
True.
Breece Hall had a good game.
Dalvin
I mean, Dalvin Cook didn't have the best game, but he's still there.
He
I
is
guess
the
you
most
would-
recent addition too.
Exactly.
So what? Yeah. So it would come down then to just the quarterback position, which
Yep.
Zach Wilson fucking fooled me. He fooled me totally.
Fuck, I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah.
As much as I really don't want to, I don't. Listen, I just don't see. I can't see Zach Wilson being 2-0. Can you look at Zach Wilson and be like, yeah, he's a 2-0 quarterback? No.
No.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And honestly, if Cameron's right, I'm gonna go on a darkness retreat and just vanish.
I hope the same person fucking comments on this TikTok and fucking
what?
slanders you again.
You know what? Next week, I think they'll go 2-1. The Jets.
What?
Oh jeez.
All right, moving on. Kind of a game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really care for either one of these teams. Broncos, Commanders.
Ooh. I got some insight on those.
All right, hit me, Jordan.
Okay, so Sam Howell looked pretty damn good
Okay.
in that debut. Yeah, it was the Cardinals, but it was 20-16 the final score, I believe. It's pretty
Yes.
close, just 4 points. He looks good. I hope the Commanders are happy with at least him instead of having Carson Wentz last year. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, that Rent a quarterback, motherfucker.
Yeah. In Denver, pretty sure they lost by 1. Pretty sure it was just that drive that Broncos had needed to get down there, and they didn't capitalize.
Yep.
I think Denver will at least bounce back. I'm surprised they were in it, because the receiving core is taking a hit. So, I say they get over it. It might
I
be
like
close,
that.
though.
I like that pick.
Yeah,
I mean,
close game.
Russell Wilson didn't have like an amazing game. He didn't really do anything on the run, by the way, which is kind of crazy
Yeah.
for Wilson to not be there in the run game at all. That's kind of unheard of. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Commanders here. Sneaky little
Gotcha.
Commanders pick. I think Sam Howell will improve because he did have a decent game. He threw a pick, but I don't think it was anything to worry about. I think Sam Howell is he's gonna be an average quarterback, average mid, straight up mid.
Mid.
Like as mid as you can get. That's
Mhm.
what Sam Howell's gonna be. Cameron, what's your pick, buddy?
I think
What
I'm
you doing
taking
over there?
I'm not trusting the Broncos. I think I'm gonna take the Commanders here,
I like it.
just because I feel like this game is gonna be nothing too extraordinary.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like,
it's like a mid off.
yeah, exactly. It's a mid off. Exactly. All right, boys. Yeah.
Prime time.
Prime time.
Sunday
Let's
night.
Let's fucking do this. Let's get demolished. Listen, I'm not gonna fucking play like. There's no way the Patriots beats that offense. That fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, as much as I want this Patriots team to fucking go to the playoffs and make a run, we can't even get. I don't think we can get past any of our division fucking opponents. I don't know, dude.
Bills, you can. I think
Ugh,
from what
dude,
we've seen, I think it's a possibility.
I don't know. That's. I think that's first week jitters from Josh Allen, but anyway, there's no way. Tua, fuck, dude. I want to say the Patriots, but I can't. I gotta go Dolphins here.
Dolphins sweep across the board.
I can agree to that.
Yeah, and I just want to say something before we get off the Dolphins and Patriots here, which is it's unfortunate it's on prime time because people will be talking shit about the Patriots for a little
Yep.
bit. I'm sorry, Ben.
Yep, it's fine.
I will say the Patriots probably won't get run over because if they did pretty all right against the Eagles, I feel like against the Dolphins, they'll put up a fight. I feel like it might be a fair one on Sunday night, though. I feel like it won't be a Giants Cowboys game for sure. I think
Yeah.
it'll be
No,
I think-
it's not going to be a
yeah.
blowout. Our defense is good enough to, not have it be like them dropping like a 40 bomb on us. And our offense, by the looks of week 1, looks like we can actually put up a couple touchdowns here and there. So,
I was gonna say, yeah, you guys will be in the game for sure.
dude, I'm
be in
like
it.
so excited for this new offense that we got going on. It's not new per se, but it's
updated.
I guess like remotivated, if
Better
that
play
makes sense.
caller.
Yeah, we got a better play caller than fucking stupid rocket scientist over there. But I don't know. I can't see us winning against that team. That team just looked too fucking electric. What do we got now? Oh,
Ooh.
buddy.
So okay,
This is the first Monday night game.
double header Monday night games. This is
Yeah, that's
interesting.
weird.
I don't know. Would you consider both of these prime time?
I guess these are 2 primetime games, I guess.
Yeah,
Or would you
they
It's
consider...
gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this for the rest of the year. It's an interesting little thing that the NFL here is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about it, but it's here, and we are looking at some. Well, okay. You know what? Let's just get into it.
Listen, Saints, Panthers. Panthers didn't win, right? They
Right.
didn't. I mean, the rookie didn't look that good. He didn't look that good. I'm gonna throw up his stats here. I'm gonna say him: 146 yards, a tutty, and 2 NOs, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Not looking the best. Miles Sanders is, he did okay by the looks of it. 18 carries, 72 yards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see that offense doing a lot against the Saints defense, in my opinion. Saints won, I think, by 1 against the Saints, if I remember correctly. Yep, 16-15. Yeah, I mean, I didn't pay attention. Like I said, I didn't pay attention to most of the games because I was at the game. I didn't know Tannehill threw 3 picks. That's nuts. When did that happen?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
So I think that more. I agree more to that.
What was Derek Carr looking like, real quick? 1
Like I said, Derek Carr,
300 yards.
a pretty good quarterback. Everyone shout on him. I never did.
He's like Kirk Cousins level for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm going Saints. Easy pick. My opinion.
Yep, I'm taking Saints.
I like it.
I believe in the car hype.
I'm gonna take Saints as well. They're just the better all-around team, unfortunately.
Oh, rev up your engines for this one, Cameron. Take it a fucking.
Dude, there's no way the Browns don't come out with a fucking win with this. Are you serious? Dude, come on. Browns, Steelers looking a little not so saucy lately. They're 0-1. Browns 1-0. We got Watson's definitely gonna have a great night, I feel like. Because again, hopefully we have some good weather, and it's at Heinz Field, and we've been putting up some pretty good games at Heinz Field. Is it even called Heinz Field anymore?
No, it's
No,
not.
let's get some like other
It's
name.
It starts with an A now.
Okay. But regardless, we walk into Heinz Field. It's either we get owned or we do the owning.
Dude, I don't know how to pronounce this stadium name, by the way.
It has an odd name, yeah.
It's Acrisure Stadium. Anyway, sorry, Cam. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah. I think all around we're a better team now. We don't
100%.
have Roethlisberger owning our franchise like Aaron Rodgers did to the Bears. So
Damn.
Yeah.
it's looking a lot different than it did 5 years ago.
you didn't have to shoot George there, bud.
Hey,
Well,
I
I
just
mean,
said that week
George-
1 too.
you
No
said that- you
Rodgers
said
and
that
Love
last
fucking
week.
won. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
true.
But yeah, Browns come out. Browns are coming out, and it's gonna be a good game. It's actually gonna be probably a Monday night game people regret watching.
I'm gonna go with the little Pittsburgh Psych Browns. There's no way.
That's about it. Fucking
Dude, there's no way. I think all the Pickett hype was garbage. Their defense, I thought they would do a little something to San Fran, but they never did.
Yeah.
Where's Minka, buddy? Where is he?
Bro, seeing Ghost out there.
But yeah, I gotta go Browns. I don't like doing the obvious pick because then some of your obvious picks, just like the Bucks winning and the Rams winning, your
Yeah,
obvious
you always
picks
get
don't
the-
ever fucking work.
you always get the extraneous variable.
But like the only thing that makes sense is Browns.
Yeah. Steelers are going to be maybe, I don't want to say it, but like probably the worst in our division right now.
Oh, easy. Georgie, what are you doing?
Okay, so it is going to be a divisional game. These guys are probably going to rip each other's helmets off, hit each other across the head,
That's right.
just like we've seen history shown us. It's going to repeat itself.
Thank God Mason Rudolph isn't on that field.
Right? I definitely think Cleveland will win because the Steelers coordinator, whatever the hell his name is, he's a real piece of shit. And by that, I think in the third quarter, they had 1 yard of passing.
Oh,
Or
that's
just
right,
1 yard of
that's right.
offense.
That's
There's a picture that was going around, dude. Like, I think the 49ers had like 200 something yards of offense.
Yeah, it was
You guys had
199 to 1.
one!
That's what the picture was.
Oh,
I remember
one!
that.
Yeah, no, Browns. God. God.
Oh, how the turntables.
Oh, it's crazy.
Browns used to put up stats like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I don't get how they even pulled that off. That's impressive to pull off 1 yard. Just 1 yard, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, just the way things are right now, I guess.
Right.
Damn. So remember when we said we were gonna shorten this podcast a little bit? Guess what?
Yeah,
2 hours and 12
we are
minutes.
over the last time. It looks like.
Might have to make a few cuts.
Dude, I don't think it's possible, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I think 2
I think-
hours is definitely going to be a target time.
It has to be 2 hours.
Well, think about it. We talked about more this time and still had like almost the same runtime.
Yeah, we did. We were a lot more
so-
organized this time around than last time, for sure.
Yeah.
Guys, leave comments on the video and tell us how much we improved, please.
Cowboys
right.
fans, don't send me a bomb. I said that last week.
Bears fans, send me alcohol, please. Need a drink.
But yeah. Anything else you guys want to close out with before we go?
Listen, can we do a little saucy hot another hot
Sauce.
like a weekly hot take?
take? A weekly hot take, yeah.
I don't
yeah,
think I
Alright.
really have anything too hot this week. I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah, so it might be up to you guys if you guys got some.
I got one little one. One little one brewing. That's been brewing all week. Looking at one of his
Ooh.
lineups.
Yep.
So Purdy. I think he's gonna have a 400+ yard game.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Ayuk's gonna go for 200 yards. I think that connection is real, because that came out all of a sudden. We didn't see that last year at all.
No.
I mean, to be fair, Purdy he didn't play that many games last year. If I remember correct. Did he play a lot? Oh my god. Why am I
Towards
blanking?
I think it's when
He had like
towards
four.
the
He
end of the
played
season.
what, 4 regular season games, and then
he had the
Like
playoffs.
he had the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that's weird to see. You didn't see that connection last year as much.
Yeah, that is
Ayuk.
true.
So I'm gonna say that connection's gonna be stupid strong going into this week as well. I think he's gonna have an electric game against that Rams defense.
Yeah. I think for me, the hot take, I mean, it's probably cold, but I say the Steelers are going to repeat their shit offense, and you might see it even be worse. Yeah, 1 yard in the third quarter was fucking atrocious, but I think they're going to get embarrassed on TV like the Giants did.
Ooh,
It's not
I
going
like
to look
that.
good.
I like that. That's giving Cam a little boner over there, pal.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, and then
Get him a
George
little
Pickens,
perked up.
George Pickens is going to go, Pickett, what the fuck? The whole time. It's
Yeah.
probably not Pickett's fault. Pickett's probably just going to get destroyed. So,
Yeah.
yeah. It's going to be a bad game for them, I
It
think.
is.
Like,
It
woo!
is. I agree with that. I guess I just thinking about like a hot take too, and it might not be solidified with facts and logic here, but I do think
God.
with how
Let me guess,
the
you're leading
Browns.
with your feelings again.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I think how the Browns played the defense, our defensive backs. I think how they played last week. Definitely gonna. I think we're gonna see 2 pick six in this game. There were so many times. If you look,
2 pick
at
6.
yeah, two
That's
pick six.
nuts.
Because they almost picked it off twice, and those DBs were pretty fast. And maybe at the low end 1, high end 2. You know what I'm saying? In between that, I think either they get a pick and they return it pretty pretty far down the field, because the Warden, the Ward,
Oh my god.
had receivers on the lock
Yeah.
that game, and half the guys that we are usually playing more up front are like downfield, locking up receivers and shit. Like people playing slot. Like, dude, it was based. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, I'm saying, expect even like
Oh,
a
whoa, whoa.
Dallas
Welcome.
type vibe here, in terms of defense being going
Elite.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think you just love the Browns too much, buddy.
Yeah, whatever. You
You're
wanted to
you're a
pick
little
the.
fucking turd. You got me
You
pissed
wanted to
today
pick the-
already. But
Yeah, whatever.
we got another.
I don't even want to be here
million weeks of
anymore.
this.
I had to walk away from my computer and punch my wall.
Yeah, we're gonna
Good.
argue after we're done recording this right now.
No, I'm gonna go to your house, Ben. I know exactly where you live.
While you guys were beefing, dude,
Here you
I was
go,
just
pal.
sitting there like, I was like Dan Campbell when his two players were fighting his first year in practice. He was like, that shit gotta be fired up, man. I'm just hearing you two fight, and I'm just like, yeah.
Ugh, that's not gonna be the last argument. I promise you, there'll be a lot more.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
weekly,
there will be.
borderline with me. Ugh, I can
That
just
shit was
picture
pretty
it.
tame.
Yeah, that was tame. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
All right. Well,
Oh.
I guess that concludes our second week podcast here. It's looking like it's just slightly longer, but I might be capping. Anyway,
Wait, you might be capping as in line or capping
yeah, I think
as
I
in like
yeah
trying to
no I
cap
think
this?
I think I started recording a little bit sooner. We've
I'm
definitely
at
been here-
217. And that was like,
Yeah, we might be at like 2 something. But anyway, another great week in the books. Interesting picks, interesting takes. You know, I'm excited to see how a lot of this stuff comes down. Make sure you guys, if you made it to the end here, look out for the clips that come out.
dude, whoever made it
If,
here,
Yeah,
God bless
it's
your
probably
soul.
just gonna be me in the in Premiere or something.
Oh, I'm here while you're editing it.
Yeah, so you know, comment, subscribe, like, and look out for those clips and stuff. We got a TikTok up and running. I'll link that in the description. This will go live tomorrow morning. So we're recording this on Tuesday. So if anything happens between now and then, we won't know. So, you know, for all we know, the entire Giants organization could be blown up by some terrorist.
That'd be
Not
great.
naming name. Not naming.
Whoa, okay, you said terrorist. That won't be great.
Fictional terrorists.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
George
damn.
Wagon.
And we're already losing. I think George's internet wants him to leave. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
Help me!
I was like,
All right, we
right.
gotta cut this off.
yeah, let's go. I'm hungry.
All
See
right.
you guys. Have a great night, that morning,
Bye-bye.
whatever.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.